Na slick TV the matter starts. Minkailo Payamba Kuruma open the card. He ask question, he no back down. Everybody see them, everybody calm. Mike Berewa, take the mic. It up bold, it up direct. He say the project not a state fund. PPP na the way them take. He say na Turkish company take the loan. Government no pay 1 cent. Government just stand as guarantor. SLPP not to APC. We are Rex alone for OAU summit. People here,
people clap.
some say
Case don't close.
but wait small, another interview can.
Who that we for believe? Who that we for trust?
$124 million.
ECOWAS conference center.
Nick Berewa say na Turkish company loan the money.
Moses Mambu say
That not a true. Now government revenue, taxpayer money.
same party.
Two different statements.
Who that we for believe?
Who that we for trust?
Who that we for believe?
Now we had the matter come back. Minkailu bring the same attack. Same question, no new topic, just the same 124 million project. Moses Mambu shaky head, he say he get different understanding instead. The challenge waiting there, what talk? Now so the whole debate start. Now salon people they wonder who that the answer now the strongest. Everybody they ask one question, waiting really happen. One project,
Two explanation,
one government.
different narration.
Hey!
Who that we for believe?
Hey!
Who that we for trust?
$124 million.
ECOWAS conference center.
Nick Berewa say na Turkish company loan the money.
Moses Mambu say
That not a true. Na government revenue and taxpayer money.
same party.
Two different statements.
Who that we for believe?
Who that we for trust?
Who that we for believe?
If na PPP, show we the paper. If na government fund them, show we the paper. If na loan,
Show me the paper.
if na public money, show we the paper. Show none afraid they lie. Evidence, now they run.
Who that we for believe? Who that we for trust?
$124 million.
ECOWAS conference center.
One say Turkish company, one say government revenue, one say Bangalore, one say taxpayer money. Same party, two different statements. Salon people they watch, salon people they listen.
Who that we for believe?
Who that we for believe?
Who that we for believe?
Who that we for believe? Question, no go crime. Evidence none day. Settle argument. Salon people wanna judge for yourself. Say hybrid beats. Say hybrid beats. Salon. This matter hot to listen. Na slick TV the matter starts. Minkailo Payamba Kuruma open the card. He ask question, he no back down. Everybody see them, everybody calm. Mike Berewa, take the mic. It up bold, it up direct. He say the project not a state fund. PPP na the way them take. He say na Turkish company take the loan. Government no pay 1 cent. Government just stand as guarantor. SLPP not to APC. We are Rex alone for OAU some their money.
Same party.
Two different statements.
Who that we for believe?
Who that we for trust?
Would that we for believe?
Now we had the matter come back. Minkailu bring the same attack. Same question, no new topic. Just the same 124 million project. Moses Mambu shaky head. He say he get different understanding instead. The challenge waiting very what talk. Now so the whole debate start. Now salon people they wonder who that the answer now the strongest. Everybody they ask one question. Waiting really happen. One project,
Two explanation,
one government,
different narration.
Hey!
Would that we for believe?
Hey!
Would that we for trust?
$124 million.
ECOWAS conference center.
Nick Berry was in a Turkish company loan the money.
Moses Mambu say
That not a true. Now government revenue, taxpayer money.
same party.
Two different statements.
Would that we for believe?
Who that we for trust?
Would that we for believe?
If na PPP, show with the paper. If na government fund them, show with the paper. If na low,
Show me the paper.
if na public money, show with the paper. Show none afraid they lie. Evidence, no they run.
Would that we for believe? Would that we for trust?
$124 million.
ECOWAS conference center.
One say Turkish company, one say government revenue, one say Bangalore, one say taxpayer money. Same party, two different statements. Salon people they watch, salon people they listen.
Would that we for believe?
Who that we for believe?
Would that we for believe?
Who that we for believe? Question, no go crime. Evidence 9 day. Settle argument. Salon people wanna judge for yourself. Say hybrid beats. Say hybrid beats. Salon. This matter hot to listen. Na Slick TV the matter starts. Minkailu payamba. Kuruma open the car. They ask question. You know back down. Everybody see them. Everybody calm. Mike Berewa. Take the mic. It up bold. It up direct. He say the project not a state fund. PPP na the way them take. He say na Turkish company take the loan. Government no pay 1 cent. Government just stand as guarantor. SLPP not to APC. We are Rex alone for OAU summit. People here.
People clap.
Some say,
Let's don't close.
but wait small, another interview can.
Would that we for believe? Would that we for trust?
$124 million.
ECOWAS conference center.
Nick Berry was say, na Turkish company loan the money.
Moses Mambu say
That not a true. Now government revenue, taxpayer money.
same party.
Two different statements.
Right, family members there, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It depends from the part of the world where they listen to the program from. Of course, this now we are to bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we can always tell you, say, since we then guys show up in the picture, you find out, say, Yuki and Dabaru don't pass mark in the country. Well, we all see where they go on, and we still on the matter. I don't feel say people don't forget about the drugs fight, but the drugs fight still they intact. You know, something just come up where we pay attention to and see how it end, and it don't end. So we move, family members. Them as you join me, please share the program and hit the like button for we. That's now what you yourself can do where we feel say you contribute into the program after another one day. Relax now your corner and see waiting we bring you on the table as we get Babala Badem. We get for can join me for discuss on the Babala money where caretaker Bio, Julius Madman Bio spend for make if I don't get the second chance for be ECOWAS chairman or here, you know able for succeed. But they can't talk about the issues them day and other plenty things there. So please, if you just join me once again, share the program and hit the like button. I will come the warrior with the sharpest cutlass.
And of course, my name now Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. God bless we country Sierra Leone. Where we call we had family members there. Lord we there still. You know, something in there we can come out gear. We can afford change the gear. Parts we begin make lady the clutch the born now we are. Some people can say, hey, who's gonna go land for drive? And I not go change now. But it's normal because what we don't see now the fact say, you know, people and way with the abo palm, with the feel say then they betray the cause we all stand for. So what this simply means? It simply means say if they don't betray the cause, then we say we get for Komogia. Yes, we get for Pulado de Pikin. Well, man no say na we all sabi poil water, all sabi dirty water. Like the last we talk and plain one say, boy, we don't know. We dey go. We dey go take how they go Latin day. We dey go take card. And we don't strategically fend us out for go. Ebe ma be. I don't forgo, but don't change. I don't know for Bible, but me, I don't change. I not go again. I not go again. Trust.
The sad part, self, how many you they go the one side and not the problem?
No,
One possible.
not to one side,
one
nah.
possible.
Not to the one side, not to the same side. So for the ones the same side. But the only thing more, I think say I change my cause. I not go again. I not mix again.
You change it so because I just received a letter from the camp of Ebema.
Not to make go sign.
Acceptance letter.
No, you know what to make I gladly, you know, retreat and not as I go again. Because of I not get because of this one. And it's like I make her feel gladdy. And it's like make her gladdy. You know, that in Bigedo I've been saying make Lemar be a user. Now no say and I Bigedin it gets something inside the way it know it in the after. We don't know, but it know it in the after. So me I not go again. Give me small courage and then go on side. If you want to go, your business. When you see them make leaf akano in body cool like robot in gown in agbada heavy para. So me I not go again, no bro. If where you go, but me I not go again. Yeah.
No, but leaf akano it deserve the worst than this.
Yeah, and it's like when I now exercise stone. You kick it go I candy back. Me wait you do so I'm happy. Yes, if na hypocrite says then
But
make me happy.
this way. Public mistake, public correction.
What do you think?
And this is gone long way, huh?
Yes. About this guy, no get shame, eh?
No, not talk about no. When they talk about Alpha Khan, not talk no. Things them the way they talk about Alpha Khan, not ever mention them. You can talk based on what happened.
Okay.
That's the honest truth.
Wait you know for mention too.
One, no measure shame.
No, wait, hold on. Now maybe saying no get shame, I take him back. It's shame.
You know,
no measure honest. Shame. I will agree for say shame.
Shame how?
But watch no more now. See the smile, then can watch how they accommodate with in face they make like shit for commodity.
You back say this particular
watch her. Why shame? Leave Aka no shame.
If Alpha Khan gets shame, with the things that we get the videos, the things that where this don't talk about Madabu against Madabu against SLPP. Reflect your mind back here. Go they talk about shame.
Hold on a bit. You just remember me something. Say Madabu Alpha Khan don't talk nonsense against Aminti. Then now it talk for Madabu, ain't he?
Yes.
But you don't know say something gets easy for that. Okay, then get one parable they can pull for we say now rain, now they make sheep and goats meet up now on that cellar.
Make I understand.
Good one. Alpha Khan, the only reason we make it go to Madabu, not to because they treat an APTO, and because he gets something there for protect.
For go secure and propertism.
And the Madabu no more go protect her. He put it at tun inside. No, not to Nandi. I tell you this. If I not ever talk for him, I talk up. And then you look at the scenario, the thing will happen with Alpha Khan and Madabu. Then we begin put them into context, and then you go able for know what happened between Anes Baikuma and Madabu.
You don't understand?
I understand, but I'm not killing for look at them that way. They
No, you not like for look for
straight
at
on, I
that
just
way
say
they, but now how it be?
straight on, I straight up here. Because if we begin look at them that way, they, to be honest, me and you not begin create a room where, if possible, government change for make people like Alpha can come back na APC can destroy Sierra Leoneans. And I talk about the party.
Let ask you one question.
Go ahead.
Alpha can be do ever go SLPP before?
So me understanding they say it be the SLPP.
Then these when the first parliament
Yeah, to me
we will
understanding,
clarify that.
you was an SLPP.
Let me make another one. Victor Fo and Alpha Can are the same kind of thing.
But now the team.
Now, like
team
we
with the
talked
back.
something the other day. Certain people in the weak. Certain people in then they look and say, if I not use this opportunity for this thing right now, if I lost some, the side where I dey right now, I not going ever make it again in my life. Some people not get how they call that thing inside
Content mind.
credibility.
No,
So-
they off Alpha Can and Victor.
Yeah, so for a young property, for waiting, it don't thief. He ready for do anything for get them back. For let loser.
So now they know how to better people. Pierre, then guys, you're working on thief in politics.
Mm-hmm.
If like matter be sustainable something. If not people when they in politics for protect the lives of Sierra Leoneans.
But what
If
do you
na
mean no?
people
The kind of
when they in
politics what they
politics
see, taking
for
into
look into the
consideration,
sufferings of the people.
you correct.
Mhm.
If you look at Abbas Bundu in politics, we play. You know, say Abbas Bundu before he come on a parliament, na him property with them in season 9. He used the same parliament for letting get him back, and
It makes sure I get them back, of course.
he stay to say one for day and get what he want.
Mhm.
So waiting on him in it don't be tradition say anytime when government change, other time you don't put up in property. As long as you still in a government and they give you back your property. You understand what I mean? Let's say
I get you.
top government official and they on the APC where they don't season property. Where they come back now. This make I go advise anybody. Anybody within a salon where you get money where you want to buy property. Any property where then say this na be this government official I may get a government or auction and government don't no buyer. No buy am. If you no say you get money, you fend and bang with you sweat, no buyer. You know what it make? As government change to tomorrow, now the thing and then they first way they run after, then people will be getter. You the losses for nothing. Anyone would say this now, commission of inquiry, na infend and this, he pull and this government, this former government workman, no buyer. If you not salon person, no buy. And just that they tell you so. But if Alpha can be work like Abbas Bundu, they get him property back some other day. Not to by waiting me we show, but now waiting that we don't see the government and they work out with now. So, but Alpha cannot get credibility, like we say.
Like when they talk, Abbas Bundu bin get all the rights for jump APC. You understand? So now some of the area they want to quite expect them.
Well,
Upon all the properties, it bin get all the way. We know salon politics. It's easy for them politicians to move. We know that one day. But it's time to maintain incredibility based on that area. It stick to the point. Like, okay, I'm SLPP, make I just dey push and see if we succeed, I get my property back. You
you
understand?
know one thing in life, Bible, yeah? Then get what you will say, any side when you constituency, no kakabad kakade. If you will get problem with other person, let be so no more. But that's how you know say na you base no get no kakabad kakade. Like Alpha Canen, so even they put local right now. A lot of people and they look bad, they look out bad eye. The only thing way
No, but if I cannot get base, that's how they tell you on camera. If I cannot get base.
You get, bro.
No, what you call base? Now we know the difference now, yeah. Now we know the difference. Now we know the difference. Me when they talk to us, I bet you say, me as Bible, if we stand up with local Alpha Cana, pin box, it are the winner.
Had the bite you
I don't tell it all.
Now the bite you lie.
Hey God.
Had the bite you
now when no more for now, it's not going to be possible.
Because so that's the way to make me lie. That's a
only one side. Only one side. Rigging.
No. Well, Now one thing I did tell you about salon people them. I know you lay salon people and bat your play feel too much big. Salon people and they hypocrite, eh? They had for deal with, eh? I know I funny.
Yeah,
Pass
again, them
50.
say na Potloko. When they talk about base, again, them say what they call Potloko, say they get base. And I totally agree with you.
So you will tell me, say, you get some people the way did disrespect them because of what they don't do. But again, he still get Jama.
No, but Alpha Khan, forget about what they do. Alpha Khan, no, be even get people na Potloko because of in greed force. Forget about what you don't do. Don't
Okay,
put them
before
aside.
this time.
Of course.
Okay, well, then
The
they
time
I'm not able for touch on
where
that
them in the
because
batch
like you sabi, me no sabi.
And right now they talk, you get young man them where even get more crowd and respect na Potloko past Alpha Khan. I'm telling you.
I agree. Because I'm not sure Alpha can go contest election right now and win. But again, that it depends on who that. But anyway, we'll come to the end. The part be don't come, it don't go back. You know, this now how it be left salon. You know, where it be they return back now in temporal base, in exile base. I don't know if somebody want to call it exile. But in exile base. Yes. But the power kalekeleji. You see, eh?
He go as possibly accused.
Yes.
He
It
can't
can
accuse
like
man.
a
He's not there,
kingmaker.
go back.
Yes. So Iwaka like LG. LG, oh yes, the menu.
He didn't
So
shock.
this
He go
time,
back.
so shake for this task and put her inside big motorcar, you know, he go back now in plane, he go sit down there, do your own thing, and then we see nothing happen, you know. But this now how we reach now Abuja again. This now how we reach back now Abuja with the same private jet. So it don't reach back now in base. Yeah, in second home, like we second almost how it is right now. Anyway, we don't get people inside the program. I will just bring a inside quick one by our quick one inside the show. For let we can, you know, talk to them. You know, today we go now one fine mix. So for now waiting, we be get for one to go on. We get fine mix for now. Fine mix for now. By the way, this talk no more, don't talk so no more. Don't take the time out. Anyway, let's start quick one. We'll start with Abdulai Bayraytay. Abdulai Bayraytay for Matokman for honest by
The pie mouthpiece.
Yes, it's my first time mouthpiece. Good evening, Mr. Bayraytay.
Yes, we had una good evening and Fambulem una good evening as well. And for those waiting in at this part of the world, I say good afternoon as well.
All right, thank you. I see the smile. If I don't care, don't go back. You look like it's a better day. All right, so we go to the next person quick one inside the show. And a woman, na in second cam inside the show. And her name na Mira Dumbuya. Mira, good evening. Say get broad smile is net.
We're glad for come back now. We are today. In Cabo.
All right, then the next boss will they bring kind self na be na be another talk man inside the business. I mean talk man inside the APC government, yeah. When they talk about the one they talk na the government, not to the party, you know. And the man and this women did it. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sengapia. Good evening, Baybura. Good evening, comrade Bayraytay, Soja, and Darius Mira. Good evening.
All right, so family members they are today. We can talk. Anyway, let's see what happen. So most of the time, I know I'll lay people in take but most of the time, make it for the day of the screen. Most of the time, by way a good day. Most of the time. So let's just see quick one within we can do for make sure say we fix up something very, very well. Yes, very, very well. Okay. All right, family members, them now so now the screen is where you get for see today. Most of the time, I go the car inside the half number, but not mean say my voice no good. I go the car like this for can peep and go back. All right. Okay. So now let's start the ball rolling. I basically want to start with Ernest Baikoma. The reason why I had to start with Ernest Baikoma, two of a man in Dinaya. One have been government spokesman, the other one have been presidential spokesman. So we don't get this issue of Ernest Baikoma. We say now when media house them they report the issue of Ernest Baikoma, that word then charge am with treason and not they come out na the news. It's still fixed na the news. Ernest Baikoma, the former president of Salon, then don't drop all charges against her, and so what? But they been charged her with treason. Okay. And then? But we see say this development they go on, and the development they happen from all angle. Na parliament, na the executive, na the ECOWAS. We no know. The other day we stood there, me brother, we vex la put and that with it. We vex. Say, Ernest Baikoma. And not say, may you want freedom, but it look like say, them people are so they want use you for do something. No. Well, I been know one thing where I been there as journalist in a salon. I not say when I been there from afar, I not been know waiting in a heart. But when you read somebody in face, you don't know exactly waiting a makeup of. I not say Ernest Baikoma, I possibly not can drop something easily. But I find out say this time around when it come na lungi, that kind of person where something in a heart where you see in a face. Except for one person where make we see back that kind of thing in a face. But now the smile for me, the kind energy for we na the program, the kind way how it discourse with everybody, Batilo Songa, the Yansane, the Fitzgerald, whosoever I want for come, and then you get the civil society where everybody be the calm, and it be open up to them all for talk to them the kind way how it been supposed for talk to them. See as it come, different pictures them, the same smile, but one game person make enough smile that way they. It just people a small bit. And then the next thing we will see, na for it turn back. I don't know what it happen. But we will sit outside. As you can see, the body language of the one person, Alpha can be very much close. If you see say, this not be me man. Like when you see you man in the gladdy, you can orgam. The part turn because people call me attention. So Timothy Kaba, do Alpha Can say, well, past cancel no let me go so. Then it can I org. As soon as Ernest Baikoma orgam and then it turn back. Then it begins smile to other people. Well, different people get where they look at them. But we feel say Ernest Baikoma snob him. It treats her like big man. I don't know other people that will be the walk to them. So let's start with Abdulai and Agibu before we come to Mira. Abdulai and Agibu. This picture where we all see. So I wanna go describe this picture first of all.
So, go ahead.
Agibu, you want to take it first?
Yes, well, let's
Go
start
ahead,
with the one
go
when I
ahead.
be the spokesman for the Pine SSF.
Thank you. To me, when I analyze this picture, I see the personality of President Kuruma in two contexts. One, he able to see in all comrades, he able to see other people them where they inside government, and we see in smile. Because not forget say when you dey greet somebody, even when you dey do a handshake, you get what you call the elastic warm shake, where they just put you and you draw and so. That is not the warm shake where you go say it is one of affection. Then you get another one when you dey shake somebody hand, you dey even put your other left hand, depend whose hand you use to shake the person hand, you dey hold am, you tap on him back. It dey show closeness, intimacy, and it dey also say yes, there is some absolute affection. What you call sometimes Some people, then they come close, but they are flat characters, we can call them. Then are people and where you they recognize their presence, but you know they warm up to them. And we're able to see even the opposition chairman, Batilo, you see the kind way president go. And besides, you also get what you call the natural space of the individual. Where they say you can come for shake me hand, as you they come too close, and they move a bit away from you, which means you don't come into my natural space without an invitation. And the invitation can be non-verbal. Whereas if you come close to me, maybe I go close to you, it is show the kind, either it's a sign of appreciation, it's a sign of commandeering, it's a sign of say, yes, you guys did this for me and I appreciate it in a non-verbal way. Then you also get like where Alpha can come, you find out say when President Tony Siam, it turned because Alpha can extend an hand. All now one day back, which they call in human behavior, you can see Uda first extend the hand, Uda reciprocate. All of that, they give a clearer picture of the dynamics within the space. So you see, say, when Alpha can come, in go the extra mile, it tap the partners, Kuruma nine back. Then when Aneston is see the person we tap him back, the immediate thing we do, a refocus a attention, a talk to the other person opposite him, which means the message is, I am not interested, but because of public decorum, I'll still say hi to you. So basically, this is all what in sometimes behavioral science, they see when you come, you meet somebody. And the other thing will happen. You find out, say, Alpha Khan gets the message very clearly. The reason being, he know an Eskuruma to a very large extent, body, now then grow together, and Alpha Khan be even serve as the best man for an Eskuruma he married. So that is how much they know themselves apart from politics. So Alpha Khan gets the message. So what he back do? He move, he walk away. It is like saying, you know what? I got the message from Anesbai Koroma. So in summary, this now the context when me see, I watched this video repeatedly over 5 times because I be want see the dynamic. It just see by when una go to meeting with a very high personality, you they able to see the person who say they direct your attention most of the time, who say you know the direct time, it give you a summary who is really valued in that meeting, in that space, at that material time, and who that you will not say, I deny, but maybe they don't want to deny. This is a summary of it from my own behavioral analysis.
Okay, so
All right.
Agibu,
When it comes to Agibu,
a freeze
Agibu, based on
actually.
the same video,
It don't freeze. By the way, if you get to me, Agibu freeze. I mean, it
Agibu freeze.
expensive
Okay, now we come to Mira
to
immediately.
me. Yeah.
So, Mira, based on the same video, tell me what you see, just like how Abdulai don't tell me waiting in see with your eyes. Because maybe don't tell people what you see with your eyes. Over to you, Mama. Now we get
And then I want to look at since you not be policeman, let bring kind of criminal part for we, body language and all.
Doesn't matter. This now basic. You don't need somebody an expert for even explain what you see. This even the common man, somebody we not ever put in at school. You understand the dynamics of the social dynamics of human being relationship. So this is simple. It's just say and let's not want anything to do with them. For me, my own concern, it's about we want to think why. When an open secret, because we all understand how much Alpha can not up against a party where we don't host and give different positions there. A man where like a friend now, not even a boss anymore as a president, they'll to be really very close. So from we're not there among that circle, what we see a clear picture say, and let's not please with the Alpha Khan of all what he done do in the past, where show say like all what he don't say about Ernest, about these things that are going between the two way he explained Ernest not happy. So this is a clear picture. But when you think about it, you see even Alpha Khan when they left, he was demoralized, he was down. You see, I say, he not happy. The zeal where he walked out towards Ernest, so the zeal he walked away from him. So this it painful for me. Where I look at, I think about relationships. It's not only about how you start relationship or how you continue relationship, but how you end them is very important. Because no matter waiting, not takers, I will not in his shoes to understand what to make African each side each say we make it impossible to be so close, don't scatter. But we always care about how we they start, continue, and end with everybody. We have to really think about maintaining good relationship, irrespective of the challenges that they face. Oh, God, make we do things them where possible we used to knowledge. So for me, I don't go in depth in assuming because we don't understand exactly the two dynamics of waiting happen material too, but we get a fair idea. And I will talk on behalf of Ernest's side. He's human. He's a statesman. He holds himself well. Even though he know how to shake his hand, but because in the public he shake his hand, they hug him, briefly and tongue. So it's just saying that he's a statesman. But me, sister, go do that. If somebody with me don't come up far, we don't eat together, we don't rub steam together, do some things and to me, I don't go on that with you. So for me, I really understand what you Ernest do, and I don't think say the wrong way to do, but you have to protect yourself. If you were with me before and then you gave a turn against me, so I don't want you around me in my close place. So that's going to be your assessment from waiting happen. Hello, are you guys there?
Yeah, we did. Agibu don't come, he don't join me now.
Agibu don't go.
I guess I'm next.
Agibu, will I add something on top there? Now, the good thing you sit down middle and two people there, you work with them. I'm pretty sure the way you be in a Ministry of Information, Alpha Cancer be minister there, right?
Correct, yes.
So fine. So you don't know how them body language talk, how the relationship talk. So this video, how you go analyze this video?
Well, it's a good thing that you add that caveat to all of this, because for make you able for do a pronounce and assessment, you will know the individual and how they be done it before it will help you. So while waiting Mira say get a lot of truth to them, waiting liability say get a lot of truth to them, also the benefit from the fact that establish the relationship between the two people here. And based on that relationship, based on Alpha Kanwa no see in and Ernest now, what are they will not come up from the same belly? Alpha Kan and Ernest no for say Alpha Kan in involvement from politics. Now because of Ernest, really, when Ernest say I want to go parliament, I want to be president, Alpha Kan decide say, well, guess what? We will be spokesman for you. I'll turn the labor for you. So it gets extent. Alpha Kan will go sit down and go bluff say, then in the day, Danke and Alice, then see me just like them papa. So like how Ernest be them papa. Alpha Kan will go bluff say, amongst all the people here we sabi, me na one man will go tell you say, I did all them PKA, them Pulado. And not only that, Alpha Kan, sorry, Ernest Kuruma, we is the man. Mean that be enforced best man. We can be member best man then. That's number one. So when you have that background, then you see what happens. So you say, wow, wait a minute. Then you go further for think about in a government. When president come into a region, say if he can at the south, or he can at the north, or he can at the east, the first person way it for meet, way for welcome, will be the regional minister. In fact, the regional minister, the common and your motoka, they can inside the president in motoka. And they move now from point of demarcation, point where they go inside the region. They come on at the protocol landing. You're on the written protocol. The regional minister, they come on and your motoka, they can inside the president in motoka. See a time, Alpha Kan can not go inside that motoka, they sit on the and not give chance to the regional minister for playing the role. So, and not to say they look for elbow somebody, but just that because he see this person as made party, I need for protect him, I need for tell him something, and he forget blindsidedly, he forget say, hey, we get on the meeting protocol now. It is sit down inside it. We're in a minister like anybody else. So with all of that, we do the up close and personal to both men, then you see that kind of arrangement they say just now, totally, whereby it just, just for the moment, it shake your hand to the extent where I can get for actually walk away. You clearly don't understand, say, no, 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 this is not normal. This is not the normal thing. So definitely there's some amount of snub in there. But I also want to quickly recognize the fact that Sengola in total control of the space in all of this. After you don't go for so long, where you come, you begin to see people, you get a tendency for the enthusiasm overtake you. But you appear for the in total control of in space. Whether you want shake hand, it is shake hand. Whether you want partner back, it is partner back. Whether you want talk to, it is talk to. Whether you don't want talk to, you want just snob just for the office, he do one. So it was in total control.
All right, continue for the week inside the program. This is a program when we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course, we also they talk to Abdulai Bayraytay, Mayor Dumboya, and Agibu Tejan Jalloh concerning a particular video where they analyze what two best of friends, Anas Baykoma and Alpha Khan. Okay, we move. We're still inside this Anas Baykoma issue. Before we reach to this point, one thing and the reason why I deliberately they make let una put una take into this now for let we get with una think. And it's by Kuma they don't drop all in charges them against them. To the extent they don't actually go to parliament for go pass a resolution, a law, way for protect former presidents them, may they not get the kind of embarrassment where Ernest by Kuma don't get soon. So waiting. We get anything we go to say agata the smell na ya or fish to rot na ya. We get reason for smell something fishy in all of this thing, or not just in the interest of peace and cohesion as the governments they push them. This time I take Mira, let's start with you first.
Pierre, the thing about diplomacy and governance issues, not for everything.
Okay, Mira the drive.
From a very standpoint, so behind the scenes, having to do with ECOWAS, having to do with governance, the government itself, there can be backdoor meetings that they don't bring out to the public for various reasons where we don't know. For me, I'm not thinking it's a bad idea. My only concern are the kind of government who they deal with. The kind of government who they deal with are a government where you don't trust them. So for now, they go say yes, they don't call off the case where no proof say unless they don't get sufficient evidence. Because when we for elect for many proof say unless they don't get sufficient evidence against unless for tarnish the man in character. Because they've tarnished the man in character. The man did so well that we had to get them issues how they face now. We not been get them during in rain now for making relax and enjoy. Now bring them kind of charges say against them. It goes favor I do either because of this summit, because of whatever reasons they lay pressure on. No, that is not what we would have loved to have. When they clear the man in name clearly. So they sell about is being this to us. I don't believe because it's not only about one step. When you want to deal, this building does not have to do with one single act. This building has many series of events, activities, which them Pademba Road. We still get cases them when they don't touch at all. So just cancelling the case over Ernest not mean peace building, not show a sign of peace building. As I say, peace building not one set, not on an act. It's a continuous, different kind things there. And looking at Sierra Leone at the moment with the issues and what we get and the things that the government don't do, it don't so boku. From 2018 to now, they've done so much damage. But when you just say no more because we put an S in case on hold, because they don't know. It means say they might call them back tomorrow. And knowing the kind of attitude they get tomorrow, is APC do something, they will say unless don't do something, don't incite the party back. So for me, I am of a concern, say, yes, it's a good move, but they could have done it for proof, say they don't get enough evidence. But trust me, the government I know, they get sufficient evidence against Analyse. Trust me, we like to apply to God. They're not call off this case here. Once they get tangible people, they prove them. They can't do which other guy in the show video, we go giddy, we go. If they get something that's for Analyse. Trust me, the struggle won't be the same about peace building at the moment. So for me, as I say again, now I round that up, say one, there can be diplomatic meetings behind the scenes that we don't know about. Two, they say that peace building, I don't believe one single act is sufficient to be termed as peace building. And three, I would have loved for them to clear the man's name, for men and give the man a respect where he deserves. So that's my own concern, and that's
Wow. Thank you very much, Mira. You know, the angle where you come also, like, you talk like you did inside me heart. Now, some of them tell some of who be the talk, but for the sake of time and the program today, now when I get time, and they reserve me opinion. Me and my brother will have one other time, or me will get time just with two normal.
Exactly.
When they come to the former spokesman, we don't talk for Analyse by Kuruma, we na Abdulai Bayraytay. This is not the condition, Mr. Abdulai Bayraytay, we then people here see, then they close the file of the former caretaker, Analyse by Kuruma. Well, just like Otimira don't talk, we all get different views when it comes to this particular case. But people go look for Yeri, you side of the story for more understanding.
Thank you. The events will unfold in the past couple of weeks. They're very interesting, and it takes some of we back to historical events and maybe don't happen. I remember when we been get the word a regional country. At the end of the day, now we all money has been one at the country. We say no, we don't want peace, we forfeit the war. Not until we Jesse Jackson, the US government Senate, we go get meeting. I was part of that meeting. That in the US Embassy there by Cotton 3, now Walpole Street. Now they Jesse Jackson spilled the beans, say the way out in the RUF carnage, the conflict internally, now country, now through the table. From that day, it became the US foreign policy vis-a-vis resolving the conflict in Sierra Leone. So we're moving forward. We come into the Yamoussoukro peace agreement, na Abidjan. From there, we end up na the Dome peace agreement. They even go as a way of pacifying the RUF. They make Foday Sanko the head of the minerals. Then they even make a phrase, say, with the equivalence of the title of a vice president as a way of bringing peace in our country. But guess what happened? At the end of the day, one of the key elements within the Lome peace agreement, that's when they maybe get the opportunity for go disseminate that agreement, say for go explain them to all over. Now then they give me the opportunity, I travel all over Sierra Leone. That's when they are doing a campaign for good governance as information and research officer. People then at one say, how then they can give for the Sanko that kind of position there? Pakaba explains saying that for the sake of peace, he say, you know, waiting, Lord will swallow the blood because the carnage don't pass mark. But the bottom line was the international community wanted it that way as well. So what's happened now? When Foday Sanko begin renege for sign the disarmament process, the people in Sierra Leone, where we don't swallow the blood and spit the spit, now we same one match now in Spur Road residence. They say, well, if you know one for disarm, we will force you for disarm. That's a typical example of people's power. Thus, we able to see from that moment they now they kill people them that day, but eventually it led to the arrest of Fode Sanko till he end up na the Hague. These don't tell you say whatever law, because you know, matter bill if they do this thing in good faith. Because me aware about the behind the scenes negotiations where ECOWAS be they make as a way of removing President Kuruma for going to Abuja since 2024, and also the arrangements where they impose on the government, mother bill, then waiting them for do whilst President Kuruma in Abuja. Now, you know what come, you utilize section 45 of the Criminal Procedure Act of 2024. You say now they come with a nolly prosecute where the AG utilize. Then all of a sudden, you end up for go, you take this thing at parliament. The question we can to some of we was, president in government, we don't go into an agreement of national unity. Why they not been take that agreement say in haste for Kerangona parliament, let parliament ratify them, just like what them been do with the Lome Peace Agreement, if we are so desirous for make sure say we get peace in our country. And besides, this singular action, I can always say the country the way we dey right now, now like where you get one ebe, you dey see say pantap, you okay, but when you go dig under, you will not say yes. You get forget and time. If not to that, it will wham you on. But good thing that don't happen vis-a-vis human rights violations in our country. You know, we'll just take this singular action. You say it is peace and reconciliation, then it's like hook, line, and sinker. President Bio gets a golden opportunity, even where it been go na McKinney, where na one of the strongholds of the opposition APC. Where it go there, we would expect me is say, you know what, today, and they use this opportunity, but good things they don't go past Watana Bridge. Then we don't can't take generator on yard and kill people them. Pademba Road, thing be don't happen, then kill people in there. Tombo, then don't kill people in there. Waterloo, then don't kill people in there. August 10, 2022, then don't kill people in there. Me as soon as president, when at the fountain of honor, as a road towards peace and reconciliation, I want to take this opportunity, I apologize to the nation. If we miss that opportunity, they will the independence anniversary will come. Then April 27. If I listen keenly rather, if it go apologize to the nation as a way of a peace building mechanism for pacify people in our country. It didn't happen. Then where you go, McKinney, the next thing where you go accuse people and say then they thief light. And the same McKinney, now there you minister, the regional minister north, then 10 and day, a go talk say anybody will challenge this government, them for people, them parents, and go wear black. It make all such of atrocious statements then, and he doesn't have the nerve, the courtesy, the audacity for even apologize to the people for their singular statements. And so to me, when you talk about peace building, you talk about conflict resolution, it go beyond just the pardoning of a single person. The question to me, take today, where them been say for let them do a commission of inquiry about what happened at Pademba Road, where them kill people and wait today, we see political figures them at the ruling party, the SLPP. Sometimes 3 in the morning, then day, where the massacre happened. Today, we not able to get tangible reasons, waiting them go do they at that material time, where they know they work at the correctional services, when they know to officers them. Then we also see a former minister during the 10 day. If they go and point people them for saying that then why when they say a coup happen, they point people them and they kill people them, and we get the culture of impunity. And not forget, say, when it comes to human rights issues, nothing we know the rotten. Now that makes Sierra Leone is a party to the 1948 Universal Declaration of Human Rights, where we say we don't even make sure say we domesticate their articles and they in we own constitution. If you go to chapter 3 of 1991 constitution, the entire chapter is about the respect for human rights. Now that make we refer to them as entrenched clauses, which means somebody not will even just sleep overnight, including the president, is say it interfere with chapter 3 of the constitution. Because when I say entrenched, you can forget the mandate of the people beyond parliament. You can forget a national referendum, people for agree. So to me, for let them even say that they go to parliament, go legislate a peace and reconciliation, it gives suspicion say all these things we mother bio they do now out of selfishness because of the terrible things the way they don't do. They want for go legislate and for protect them where power get for left them. And today, some of we they ask the very compelling question. Now, Uda them been go fire we in a party office in 2023. So then they back now so they left bumping. And some of us, if at the end of the day, we have to take the government to the International Court of Justice for the trauma we then don't cause people them by that singular action among many others, we will do it. Because I don't tell you, say, the legislation we then they pass, not just one who will say, na elitist legislation, not for themselves. But at the end of the day, people have the right for make sure say where human rights violations and abuses occur, we forget justice and not the culture of impunity. Because the road towards peace and reconciliation, there should also be how do we address the culture of impunity so that the rights of the victims cannot be compromised. If not, it will be double jeopardy. One, they don't suffer you, and two, they also deny you justice. I don't think say that is the right way to go. We should run from what happened in the report of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. That is very, very important because they say the culture of impunity over the years now even serve as a precursor towards the outbreak of the March 23, 1991 rebel war.
Right, continue for the way to inside the program. My name is Abdulai Bayraytay, former presidential spokesman under Analyse by ECOWAS. Agibu, you know, what do you take on this particular issue, taking into consideration the way how, you know, this matter they go right now? Dropping parliament, fast, and fast.
I think Library captured Andy in his submission just now succinctly. Mara and enablers them are very strategic. Waiting and Escoma feel for do, find them they do so now. Okay, and Escoma will benefit from just a little bit, but the branch of the benefits are for protect Marabin. Thinking about all waiting don't happen from the time we President Bioka into office. All the atrocities so named in this program here now, we will all know about. Okay? He notes it clearly there is a reason, okay, for make Marabio get some hamburgi. Whether an international court of justice now, whether not for Ambogam now, whether not for sleep and dong and check them over, do double COI param, whatever the case. There's very good reason for that. And waiting that they do na parliament so now for legislation, we go protect them from all of that. That is what is happening. But you see, I think parliamentarians must be proactive. Our parliamentarians must be thinking ahead and doing these things way ahead before you even get a president. Not always something happen, you see what happen, you say, the potential for make this happen to me, it will. So make I now can guard myself against it. That's my only drawback. I'm expecting parliamentarians, people within that place, for they think 25 years down the road. They will be incredible in their way of thinking. Not to me and you, we're not merely managers of life. We're not everyday, day-to-day issues now they think about. They should be thinking down the road, what if? Okay, well, how about this? Well, how about that? Without naming anybody, legislate what you believe say right for the country, which will attract proper diplomacy, which will attract protection of human rights, all those things, and you make them plan them, you bring about their law the day. Unfortunately for them, they don't see what's not happen. Then believe say, this is right in our face. We see them. Look at what not happen to Ernest. Okay, a whole president, okay, was accused, was indicted. If you get for going to court, not to even high court, sir. Magistrate court, pong pong yanda, magistrate court na pademba good back. Okay, put on a dock and therefore come up with some plan. ECOWAS get involved. Then they can come out of the country on the case of put on bail because he was put in what we say house arrest. That house arrest, that was something different. Now the same what we call pre-detention, pre-trial detention. In other words, if they find you, indict you for something, then we determine whether you're at risk of flight or not, and say, okay, well, the MEC would decide for talk about if you need for get bail or you not get bail, who called pre-trial detention. If they not give you bail, they detain you, they hold you. But because of impersonality, because President Kurban and the president are big man, they out. Rather than us putting him in jail, no, keep us out. Just put security around him. So those decisions are left with the discretion of the court. So he went through all of those humiliation to the extent where apply for medical bill and then he go out of the country for 2 years and change, say we come back. So all of that is right in your face. Somebody should be thinking, this will happen to you. And that is why you see parliaments, they rush for doing legislation, yeah. Above and beyond all other things where we don't come. It's got apartheid, for apartheid, all kind of apartheid, no matter to them. It's not important. They're taking care of it. And, say what you may, Arabio and he handlers them are very strategic. You have to admire this. You sit back and you look at what he's doing. It's strategic. You talk about reaffirming democratic commitment. You talk about strengthening regional democracy. You talk about symbol of political reconciliation. You talk about national cohesion. All of that is being accentuated by what he don't do so. Okay? And not only discussion this, but even when you look at what he do with the edifice we put under, okay, 124 million, whatever it costs for put under, it doesn't matter. What do you see where you pass? A building, a magnificent edifice, we say, Julius Mada Bio Conference Center. Well, that means something, yeah. If you got one person, you have to call before you get involved about the cost. Just the fact that you see the structure, you say, yeah. All 19 years old, Latin way, a strategic move, okay, or reduce the tempo and present Mada Bio as the rules. That's just what it is. So, what they're doing is correct. It's the right thing to do. You need to protect the former personalities. Obviously, if they're wrong, then book the law, but it cannot be that easy for them come into court and reduce them to nothing, especially where everybody, especially them, is considered innocent. Will be guilty in a court of law.
So let's splash this round. We in like 2 minutes on this particular thing. So this particular thing, what don't this happen? 2 laws them already. One, we get the national security law. We already don't pass 2. Where they create this kind of special security. Where then would assign to them people they are president, and former presidents, vice president, chief justice, this and that. All of this don't see them already. Don't they for protect the president after office safe, because it get for a day with them even after office. And the truth of the matter, this special security, not they take order from the police or the military. but rather they take order from the president. So even if he go as former, it still gets influence into that particular syndicate. And then now the second thing for sediments the whole thing, for solidifying better one, for late triangle good one. Now the fact say they don't come with another law where in the beginning na honest by Kuma. But to end it all, na matter bill, where it don't come out. So for say them people ya no say something they smell or they not feel safe around their own safe people them. Now the reason this way make them they put all of them things there for protect, because this is all about Madabio. For make Madabio and in team protect Madabio after in staying at office. For say it don't do this kind of thing where instead self the fear say me if I not do something where I come out and go disgrace me pass out and disgrace Anes by Kuma. So this not about Anes by Kuma, but rather now for make sure say Madabio continue for become this kind of powerful. The reason why they ask this question because we don't see you say Madabio gonna bounce and talk say even if I don't left president, I go still be the Bamtiki. We got to decide on several things then for we own party and me would have whoever would all left as president. Mira, I see the shake here continuously on that. Mira.
Yeah, so thinking about these laws when they introduce, my own aspects of my own perception will start from why now? Other governments they don't we will not ever see them introduce such laws. Why now? So from my own perception or from my own idea from what they see, they not say they don't do Boku wrong. Because why Anes not been doing? Why Kaba not doing? Why other governments not be ever do introduce such laws? So they acknowledge and they know inside their heart say they've done so many wrongs where other governments might come after them. But most especially what me understand from the N2 law is the fact that they know where they go. They understand the mindset of the people say they don't tire with them, they don't want say again. They know say if ballot box and put ballot box right now, they go lost election. So the next best thing they can do, have a finding way for protect themselves for all the wrongs thing we have done do. So it's simple. The laws then they make them purposely for protect themselves. Knowing say all the wrongs they don't do, they will cancel them. But don't forget it, they are only thinking about local issues. If government say then make them lawyer, they introduce a lawyer, then they feel protected. They not forget say there's international courts. So we know say if government say look after them, the issues about human rights not a domestic issue no more. It's an international issue. So if any government can say okay, not on there, we don't go after them, we the people will request for international for many international community watch into the cases that happen. Because we've lost too many people. We've lost too many people. Many people have suffered injustices against one set of people. So no matter how kind of them put for me and also to protect themselves, and they know that they're going, so they're trying to protect themselves. That's my own idea from these two laws coming into being. Why they're introducing these laws.
Okay. Continue for the between. By the way, did he? Continue for the way to inside the program where you watch it now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. So Agibu and Abdulai, this law, particularly this resolution, they're not done with it too, but I see the kind of energy where the APC member of parliament then gets behind this law. Okay, my boy, did he?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'll be freeze. All right, thank you very much, Madam Mira Mbuya. You really don't try for educate people based on the areas way very, very important on the discussion. So I come out to Abdulai and Agibu. What make una feel say the APC members of parliament then they behind the SLPP members of parliament the tiki one for this particular law for protect any president when they go out. Because people will look for no. When they see say the APC members of parliament and they really deal with the SLPP members of parliament them. What make una think say they're so interested for hook up with them and rush for pass this law?
Well, all right, I'll take a first bite at this one. Well, you got to understand, parliament in our society. You get within a called opposition, yes, you get party in power, and so on and so forth. But in the deliberations, they get them with they come together. They get issues them way all man they benefit from. For example, not to stray away from your question, they also get a package where they don't put forward, we get for doing the welfare. There's no dissension there. We talk about for improve their quality of life, for improve their salary, their emoluments. Dissension not the they all they want that. And when you talk about protection of a president after come out of office, well, we don't see the humiliation when they put we former president through. Don't think about this deeply. Nobody know ever really think about this. Nothing not day where President Kuruma actually do. I use the word actually treat them. What he actually do for challenge Madabiu. Listen, I mean, the only one thing we will know say they happen. You get the young man Adibayo. We really talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Now the President Kuruma get problem for. But nobody will show me one side where he go challenge Madabiu or he go put himself before Madabiu. No. In fact, when President Madabiu be the campaign where he talk about say he dey pay somebody, he dey support somebody where they cost in mama. He don't ever talk say President Kuruma do this. Nobody know tell you say President Kuruma do something. No. So they can't hold her responsible for something where somebody else promulgates, where somebody else promotes, where somebody else postulates. Okay, so with that in mind, you can understand, say, both party in our parliament say, you know what, we need for create protection for we president. Let them not get for can answer question for somebody else, especially. We need to protect them. So in this issue, they are together. Let's tell it together. And not forget over you're on the eating room at 10 years. 10 years. On Pakaba, you do 10 years, you go. And this guy do 10 years, you go. However I know, not to talk. This part don't don't do 10 years, it don't go. The fact that CAPC they come back, you can't change them. See, no, you can't change them. Now 10 years old, now they pan a salon. See, SL people, you know, nobody for come out. When I talk about which are always gonna die. When I study you go, like 10 years, just relax. Don't go out trade again, not spending money for transport, not worry for go boats, not see on a village, go for your family. You're gonna 10 years. Over to you. Soldier.
Thank you.
Availability.
Thank you. I'm very much concerned about this resolution that they discussed in the parliament for very obvious reasons. You know, the rule of law is very interesting in a modern democracy. It simply means even you as president, the law of the state, when at the constitution, is superior to you, even though you are there as the custodian of the constitution. All this talk when they talk, it's a circumvention. What you say, they circumvent the law. Why I say that is, already with 1999 constitution is very clear. If you go to section 48, subsection 4 and part 2 of the 1991 constitution, it rightly say any president, you not go face criminal, you not go face civil, any action based on waiting you do when you will be president. But it also make a safeguard. Whilst you did it, are you ruling the country in the best interest of the people? If not, now that make you forget progressive parliaments in our country, especially in Africa, where we democracies are very fledgling, which means a weak. Because somebody can come, if they exploit what you call the lacunas in the constitution and become a dictator, a malevolent dictator. So when you left power, some of your actions then, even if they say you know they be prosecuted for criminal or civil action because it in our constitution, you they do certain things them way despicable, the government will come for able all you to account. If parliament, the current parliament, not able summon the president or a minister of internal affairs for go tell we Uda and Uda then kill how the circumstance happen na Pademba Road prisons. Because don't forget, say, there is an elementary balance we say the buck stays with the president. So which means when things go right, would they clap, say the president. And when they go ugly, the president for equally able to take responsibility. That is the whole thing about leadership. So this thing where they do so is a circumvention of the law. Maybe they expect, say, by now, the Constitutional Review Committee, where they in progress, therefore able to carry and go to parliament, have a conversation, involve everybody when a stakeholder in a country, including SLAJ, including the Bar Association, including the civil society, them, however compromised some of them can be, at least let them voices be heard. So that this thing where they go on, so it gets something for do with the constitution as provided for, as I mentioned, in section 48, subsection 4, part 2 of our 1991 constitution. So it is a circumvention of the law. Now that makes some of us, when they watch them, then they deliberate them in there, you will not say they are trying to make this resolution for satisfy Mother Bio because they no say Mother Bio don't do despicable actions them, we no give them power then they, one, constitutional abuse that don't happen, human rights violations that don't happen, extrajudicial killings that don't happen. So who is going to take responsibility? A law that you are going to pass in parliament is not going to respond adequately to those malfeasance. Rather, now when we come, we speak truth to power. If not, we they create dictators them, where they come, then go do most terrible things than when they as president, then go say, oh, you know what? Afterwards, the law is going to protect me. No,
Okay.
in this situation, the law will not protect you. If we get a sober government where they get for calm, we will say, okay, you know what? Them people and we then kill Pademba, they also deserve justice because they are Sierra Leoneans, they are human beings, and their rights are protected under Chapter 3 of our 1991 Constitution.
Okay.
Abdulai, what if they pass them into law before the end of Parliament's close?
So let's add this on top there. Let's add this person in comments there. Victor Akumengot say on Facebook, he say, let's get it clear. There was a motion in Parliament in support of the decision to discontinue the case against the former President EBK. The next move is either a private member bill or a statutory instrument to define whether the next move is either a private member bill or a statutory instrument to define what sort of protection should be given to the former president and vice president. So you can, if you want to take that, you can go with all two.
That conversation there about the discontinuance, if you go to section 65 of our 1991 Constitution, now in them bring into section 45 of the Criminal Procedure Act of 2024, we give the Attorney General and Minister of Justice the right for let it declare a nulli prosecute, which is different from section 46 in the same Criminal Procedure Act, we say when they don't convict somebody, the Attorney General can come, it can use section 46. But in this case, President Kuruma was never convicted. It was not a parliamentary decision. This is a constitutional provision made that was imported into the Criminal Procedure Act of 2024 under section 45, which gives the Attorney General and Minister of Justice the right to say, you know what? This matter, yeah, we know they continue with them. And the reasons that they were can insinuate can be maybe they don't have sufficient evidences for prosecute the former president. That can be one. And when that happens, you can go into a nulli prosecute. And I don't also see a debate where people that they say something and they come back, then can't hold back the president. Under the very Criminal Procedure Act, it's very clear, you get fresh witnesses, you get forget new evidences them where they inform that decision day. But as far as section 45 is concerned, that case is dead. It done. But again, long not forget say, in as much as it done, that's not give a leeway to President Biose when he continue for do terrible things and whilst in governance. As Agibu asked the very pertinent question, if they pass them into law, we get for look whether it is in contradiction of the 1991 Constitution. If it is, and we all know under section 108 of the very 1991 Constitution, no other law can be supreme except the 1991 Constitution. I'm sorry I'm not a lawyer. I only read law. I just want to make that disclaimer.
Don't forget to apply. If Parliament can replace a law within inside the 1991 Constitution, automatically, once it's approved, once it's accepted, if it's not one way, then get for do a referendum for, then it suppresses the old law. The old law comes out, and this law becomes the new law. So it's not a conflict. It's never been a conflict.
Which means section 48, subsection 4, when a part 2 of the Constitution, we get something for do with the presidency, and nothing says such an amendment should only be limited to Parliament. The reason being, whatever actions where the president will take, we will make them not prosecute them, then give such immunity, it get for do with the soul of the country. Because at the end of the day, we don't see example them where Madam Bio don't do, where any opposition voice, then they arrest you, then they kill you, then they send you go. So in essence, we are undermining the very chapter 3 of the very Constitution by virtue of circumventing this very provision within our Constitution. So this is a question for human rights lawyers then, for rise up, for say, you know what, we have this law in our Constitution. We cannot just leave it to lawmakers because it has something to do with the soul of the country.
Okay, continue
not going to take you when they were Mira. This issue of null prosecute, I think with the believer, this has been in the Criminal Act since 2024. Even before then, they just redo and over again. The prosecutor, in this case, the government's lawyer, the person with the advise government on law issues and with the prosecute the government, get the right for stop any matter in a court, whether not at the start, whether not at the middle, whether not at the end, any matter, and does not have to give any reason why. Okay? For moral issues, they go tell you, say, yes, I not get enough evidence of prosecution. But under law, in order to give you no reason, when you say I decide not to continue, that's the end of it. No judge can question him in this Sierra Leone law. Other law, them, now other country, yes, you get forgiveness, but not in Sierra Leone. And the issue at play here is, can they come back and start the matter? Yes, of course, because it's not an acquittal and discharge. You know, I remember in one program we discussed that and they all talk about the 49,000 bags of rice, and with the case of Minister Timu and that, and I think I make a clear. I said, no, anyone was acquitted and discharged can never come back. But this government only get 2 more years left, and that annual don't forget. 2 more years left. After this year, at the end of this year, when next year start, we're an electioneering period. Now, electioneering period, any law where you know we don't pass, you know they pass again, because you will hardly find people in their offices. Governance is over. It's over. So for question for say, they can come back up. This corona stops to be relevant after the end of this year. The issue not going to be relevant. Listen, the benefits you want from this, you don't get them. Okay? You don't get the benefits. It shows, say, hey, look here, I'm committed to national cohesion. Okay? I don't go take that man we get medical bill. I don't stop the matter. I don't go and come back as me guest. I will come and I can attend. President Puma in value na the summit we come. What he can add. However, for President Bio, it's just me na a democratic individual. Like they show you have a democratic commitment. You see me, former president will be a problem. I don't end that matter there. I even invite them as my special guest. It can on my behalf. So they are now working together for indicate and for show the world say Sierra Leone is coming up as a democratic country. And we are an example you can follow. You know, so the issue of that case coming back, well, I forget about that. It's not coming back. It's over and done with. Once it's done, it's done. You know.
Well, let's
So
move
is it
small
done?
bits from
Is
that.
it another done and dusted?
Yeah, done and dusted.
Let
Done
we
and
move small
dusted.
bits from the personal the answer by Kumayo issue in the law them. I'll go now the ECOWAS court. ECOWAS summit we just don't end inside Freetown. So I will ask now this open-ended question again. If we forgo on with any side one forgo, what do you think about the summit from the PIP to period? Maybe let's start with Mira.
Basically, as I said in the last time I been doing that concerning the same summit, it would have been something we for rejoice about, be happy about, because it's something that we go back at that the world say we exist, say we host ECOWAS and all of that. But taking into consideration waiting the happen at the country, how people they suffer, thing for it and not get. So I don't think say it was a good host. We don't host at the right time. That is one. But secondly, what have we gained? The summit is over. We don't do them. Where's the benefit to we? Is there a benefit?
I think a good question, and Mira, I'll just read this thing quickly. This one are from Mohamed Kamaima Masai. This now what he read 2 hours ago. He said ECOWAS summit has ended. The visiting presidents and delegates have returned home. The camera and lights have been switched off after spending about $140 million, 3.5 trillion old leons. What has changed for the ordinary Sierra Leoneans? Food prices remain beyond the reach of many citizens and their families. Fuel prices keep rising as the citizens struggle. Reliable electricity unavailable. Roads across much of the country remain in poor condition. Lack of job opportunities. The youth, lack of jobs opportunity for the youth and citizens. Kama will definitely catch up with our leaders. The grave now you ended, not to who that you be today. Okay, so bottom line now, this now the argument about waiting now the benefit with this ECOWAS summit bring for Salone. A lot of people they say economic benefit, some people they say, and what we find out now that the government actually play a lot of tricks in this particular thing. For example, we see Usai for the first time, if I not lie, Madabio ride ferry. You know, a ferry with them paint, completely, this not the ferry with them paint where Madabio ride for the first time, I don't know. And then put in name, in flag, in picture, all of that with other presidents, and we actually, go ride that ferry there, and we all see how people they suffer with regards ferry business in that part of the country there, and all of them things in there. So we actually we benefit because some people they say, oh, they count a lot of dollars when they can spam into we economy, but now they don't put it into our economy. Waiting and spend versus waiting we spend, So please go ahead. I just the therefore get things that we do out now.
Yeah. So I think we flow, we get the same idea. What did we gain from hosting the ECOWAS summit? Nothing. So for me, everything with that capture is just misplaced priority. Misplaced priority in the fact that our people are suffering. We get medical issues, health issues, food issues, and everything. And considering Maslow's hierarchy of needs, not so status we look for right now. We have to think about the basic needs, the survival need people. They're feeding, their safety. But if you president, we don't get a manifesto, you provide the bread and butter issues of our country, then you left for country people they suffer 3 square meals per day. For bill of or for both people where they okay, the other one will host, then consider them well to do past we. But you think that's a priority. So for me, it's not Building such an auditorium is not a bad thing, but I don't think it's the right time. Thinking of our needs, thinking those hierarchy of needs, meaning say you have to consider the needs of our people, the feeding, their safety. I'm not going to angry. I go find you don't find bed. That's stupidity. I'm not going to buy dear bed and I'm going to eat for it. So for me, I think yes, it would have been good had they been able to provide the basic needs of our people. The bread and butter issues have been provided. The safety of our people have been considered. Then if we do this, we will applaud them. It's not a bad idea to build an auditorium. It's not a bad idea for us to host ECOWAS. It's not. But in a time when we the people are not happy with the government, we are hungry, we are hungry, we don't feel safe. And the worst of the thing is the safety issues from them. They who are supposed to protect us are the ones that we are afraid of. So the concern of this summit is a misplaced act of the government, and now we have a very big, beautiful building standing there, which will go dilapidated because we don't have a culture of maintenance. Look at the National Stadium. Look at the U building. So now you have a very beautiful building, which will not get. We have issues about tourists. Are we having enough tourists to be hosting there? But we won't make the money. We don't put inside there within a particular time frame. No. So for me, it didn't make at all any sense. Now the summit is over. The people remain the same, if not worse. So that's my own view. I don't think it was sensible in the past of the government. And now we have, but I think $124 million or more, $140 million or whatever they say. Now it came back to the loan of taking care of this facility, the maintenance. If you pay the work there for pay them, you can't even pay the teachers, you can't even pay the police on time. There are times they take 2-3 months for you to pay them. Then now we have a facility you have to take care of. We have people who are sick. We don't have good medical hospitals or machines to take care of basic things that we should take care of. And yet we want to please the state government that pays attention on how they look on the international arena, forgetting that the first responsibility is to us, the people. I am disappointed, and though I would have felt very proud for us to host ECOWAS, but I don't think being proud is the first thing I'm thinking about now. I'm thinking about the feeding, the survival of our people. That should be the first and foremost thing that we should consider. That's my view about this.
So one thing, Agibu and Bayraytay, one thing where I find out, say, the discussion on Talek now, whether Madabi get interest or not get interest in this whole discussion. Alpha no able come out clearly for tell that one. They just say no more, they put box, then vote. Madabi they just put box for Madabi who represent ECOWAS, as against the Senegalese president and all of these things. But one thing where we notice now the fact say the Foreign Affairs Minister been very much confident say Madabi work, and he work very well, so much that them for just see how best they can give him. Because not only first time this other president and it takes two term. Yeah, for example, we see say the President Tinubu take 2 term. Tinubu take 2 term. We see say John Mahama take 2 term. We see say Nana Akufo-Addo NSF take 2 term. So within this short term. Although other presidents don't take one, but this is a very conflicting, in as much as now rotational, but as well they can do some voting when the need arise at some point. And at that day we see in the case of this one. We spend let's just put out and give you $124 million for design, build that kind of place. They also will go for 1 green day. But Madabi na just the name you want or na the position you want. For let even count Anes by Koma for can sit down, in front of the wall for sure say yes, me a man of peace. I not going to speak peace na the wall and then I not make peace na me house. I not going to go clean other portions me house dirty. All of them things and they we really believe say Madabi not being get interest on this particular second term where then can pull an answer inside Freetown Sierra Leone. By the way, let's play something quick one. Let we all get a background from the Foreign Affairs Minister. What did INSSF been say? Courtesy of Truth Media. Let we all watch this one quickly.
President Bio is going to be re-elected again, or he wants to be re-elected for continue second term as chair of the heads of state.
It is not whether or not President Bio wants to be re-elected. It's about what President Bio has achieved in the course of in chairmanship of the authority. If the community, because as president, you come in, it's a 1 yearly term, but based on the circumstances, performance, etc., the leadership could say, why not? Let's allow him to continue with the programs and project the president or the chair of the authority at that given time don't begin. So in this case, I believe there's every conviction on my part that President Bio has outperformed.
The evidence from the outgoing chair and to take his place. Thank you.
Okay, now so it be happen. This now waiting the foreign affairs minister they strongly believe. It being strongly believe say Marabedo outperform. So if that be the case, then for look and see reason say okay, bra you go second time or in as much as the thing I want one time, but possibility they based on how you perform for let them say bra take the second time for we. But now that so we end up for see Senegal can go the staff or the AMA or whatever they can go plus the portfolio. So I don't know. Waiting at the thing we wanna think. I'll start with you, Agibu. With regards the rules. What it talent for ECOWAS? How
You
you
know,
go?
we get one thing where they call malapropism. Unfortunately, revered Minister of Foreign Affairs engage in malapropism. They don't create a whole aura around this way not necessarily, completely unnecessary. The structure in ECOWAS is as such. You get the heads of authorities, when are the presidents them like ECOWAS, like the highest body nowadays. They get one chairman. That chairman there, now they put susu, with 10 naya, we dey put 1,000 MD paycheck every month, then give one person one. Next month, Amira. Next month, Abdulai. Next month, Agibu. Next month, now you say we go round. So whether you can first, whether you can third, whether you can 6 or you can 12, you are going to have it. So you're going to have it. It's a rotational thing. This minister no go tell me say he no say this day inside the agenda. The handing over of well not to say the handing over, but the closed door meeting where they go decide who that next take out. He cannot tell me that he doesn't know. Because I tell you about that structure, you get the heads of authority, you know, the highest structure, okay, the president. Below that one day, you get what we call the council of ministers. The council of ministers and the chief minister panel. Now the minister where now in president now in the chair. So he now be the chief minister for ECOWAS. When once the ECOWAS chairmanship don't go to somebody else, that person a minister of foreign affairs automatically don't become the chief minister. Now the only position where now so you get out now by how you chairman go. Below that one day you get the administration. The administration which is run the head of now the president of ECOWAS. President of ECOWAS, Vice President of ECOWAS, Secretary of ECOWAS, and the commissioners. Then they for day-to-day daily operation. Within the minister, the president, they go talk, they no go talk. When they come pass on to the minister, then the technical team minister, then pass on to them one. They want to make sure say the implementation they all the time, like they set up the meeting and they are there at the end. Okay. So this not for be any surprise. The time now 1 year for chairman and 1 green year. Then it rotates to the next person. Una go sit down, una agree, una go to. In fact, I believe this now by the alphabetic order, how the country they come. As soon as we start them. Okay? That's how we go. Now, the head of authority, then the president them. Now then they appoint the president of ECOWAS, where he gets a 4-year term. And in term done. This time around now, Senegal and get both the president, then I get the chairman. So the argument is what go for say that based on the work. No, not based on the work. It's a 1 year term. You don't for sit down for plan for go get 2 years. The one they will get 2 years by accident. It means that the person will
So
for
I
take
not
up.
cut you what Agibu. If now rotational, at some point they can all election. Maybe because within a S, and then maybe Senegal one for can take inside. Then we self get interest for go second term, and we don't show interest, so they can do election. But that brings something up quickly. Let's listen to this one, yeah. Let's see because Madam yourself talk about election. If an election, we mean himself contest this time around against Senegal.
I warmly congratulate His Excellency President Bassirou Diomaye Faye on his election as chair.
On this election as chairman.
What's it?
Now rotational, but because of a get small contest, them do election for for agree say okay,
Yeah.
no vote this in.
And one day if for some reason they get for the election, now amongst the heads of authority, now
Yes.
amongst them 12 people, that
Yes.
they vote to themselves, not to
Yeah.
that time, no, not to that time
Yes,
thing,
yes,
not to
right.
let for say, yeah, not to let for say that the head of ADB, African Development Bank, when they go do this, you do that. No, now amongst themselves, because if you don't get an, you get a later. Accidents can happen where one person will get affected. This Senegal, they be supposed for don't get her. That's how we to move the second time. But they're not be ready. Then be there, that time. This man be just a kind of thing by now. Tunubu get her the second time. And Tunubu is properly placed. Tunubu they na the state of ECOWAS. Tunubu get money, he get plane them. It's able for fly go anywhere, any minute, any hour, he get one time plane.
But
he
even with that,
understand.
even with that, will not be they see the pass so.
But you know the passport, but you get the ability, get the capacity.
Yeah, you get the ability, but you know pass. So
So
we will not get
we
the
not
ability to
even-
pass any other one.
So I don't get that capacity they say. For grab say go this chairmanship twice. Okay, under President Bioin Belt, he get some accomplishment. Okay, and we get case now that the coup when they go reverse.
Benin.
So that Benin, they go reverse case now Benin. Then they happen, and then thing and day. But that takes movement. It takes you got to get plane when ready at any minute, any hour for go. We must have it. So if you watch the country that we don't do and two them, now something happen and then country they get the capacity. Ghana, Nigeria, now they no move. And not only that, not all man wants this day as well. So when they say no, I don't want. Hey, then country they depend MRU, they depend ECOWAS, they depend AU, they depend United Nations. That is serious commitment, sir. Serious commitment for the president. Now serious commitment for the foreign minister. Now serious commitment for the different discussion where they get for let them minister that they attend. It costs money. So some man say that in a year no more. Some man say that in a AU no more. Not to say the all man they run or say pauper. I want to be part of ECOWAS. ECOWAS now maintain. Some man want pack up go. Now maintain. The I call them the Frenchman them. They don't start their own. They want pack up go. They don't mix it again because they don't see benefits. The idea of ECOWAS now before me could get this social inclusion amongst ourselves, we trade amongst ourselves, we go live in a country, I work there, I do business, you can have a country and whatnot. We even try to introduce one currency across. They're not good for the one currency. No go far. So now they manage for make them keep it together. For say people in the clan. And the other thing they have to think about. The English country, the Anglophone country, we did it. Then let's get two Portuguese, two Portuguese, and I think you get 5 Anglophone. Then the rest now not Francophone. Anglophone don't get treated. Nigeria, Sierra Leone. Now it's time for the Francophone to have it. So you can see, it's time for the Francophone to have it. Now 1 year, it's 1 year to a big deal, bruh. There's nothing there. There's nothing like I tell you now. Whether you collect and post, you collect a middle, you collect an at the end, you are
You
going
must
to be a
get
part of it.
a compulsory by force, power by
Of course,
letter.
I
Okay.
already for the minister and the minister of how they call that thing, information. It's monumental, it's a novelty, blah blah blah. Hey, but stop it. Something about 110 and they when they also don't do 50th anniversary. President they come. Now so we don't do Pakaba and Berry. Me na MC, president the camp. We don't do mini conference. Me na look and sit down under. Na police, senior policeman. Abdulai Bayraytay look and sit down under. Na senior man. We don't do mini conference na Lunge airport. We get room there when they charge man and make thing where they take 30 people. President they fly car inside, then go inside, then get a meeting, then go lunch, then go back inside, then come out there, 6 o'clock, all man jump and plane and go. It's not the first time this has happened. Oh. It's not the first time.
You know, so this government get the syndrome of first time. Anyway, so I'm sorry, Bayraytay.
Who don't do it? Who don't do it? The only plane the way rush for go. Now you ain't plane. Because you ain't plane. And not all man sabi that.
6 o'clock for don't deny peace.
Exactly. 6 o'clock for don't come on. That makes 6 o'clock for me time. If I go 6 o'clock, you ain't plane. That's it. But the other plane there, and that's man left Nigeria 709 na money. I saw you 554 na money. He land at Lunge 709. He left Lunge 2100 hours. He reached 208. 9 land at Mediana. Where you reach time advance 1 hour. So all the ECOWAS presidents, they within 2 hours, except na Nigeria. Everybody else were now within 1 hour. So then they come. Look where they sleep to each other. Who they sleep that movie? Financial, what's in there? Charlie, where they get? Who they sleep? Nobody. All man can sleep in Atlantic. This man has Atlantic hotel. Nobody knows sleep that movie.
So probably 50%, 7 bunker then 7 villas there where they build already or finish and complete. Nobody knows sleep there.
Hello for you. Nobody knows sleep that.
So this is the beginning of the starting for the spider web them.
All right, and may I say something very serious. We not get culture of maintenance.
No.
But apart from the fact that we not get culture of maintenance, you need cash flow for maintain them building here. Somebody get for go out, go attack international conference, for make that conference they can pay money, for make you for pay staff them for maintain that building. That is the problem. The other big problem we will get, the 5-star hotel, 4-star hotel, where all things no do, you might never see it. That money they don't, you might
because
never see it.
Now October in for already.
You might never see that again. What's the urgency? For waiting again. For what? Other thing they for you.
No, but we'll get for the Olsom conference, then Cardinal will get for the launch, LG get for the launch, people will get for the fly cam, for can see the place.
Okay. You see that building there, the Julius Maada Bio Conference Center? Get the plenary room. That plenary room there, for heads of state no more big not like the UN. That's it. Then get that other room when that gallery room we see all man go get them bleacher them. Then chair they wait them chair they fall so within that.
I don't go do the show them.
Now go do the show. But me no know if me go come up with on take a lungi or can go show no more. What's happening?
But good toys then get for the camp for can see the all, for can see the airport.
City council day.
Bible we hear you. If you talk, we hear you.
What I mean?
The tower, so not hear you nothing.
What I mean?
Bible.
Oh. You get Kappa.
Yeah, we get you.
You get Bintumani Conference Center. You get Bintumani outside at the left of Gold Show and I take and go Lunge.
No, but Agibu not to Freetown no more. Una self. It no matter. This trip we move the show the upline. Freetown can upline. Who said they for the president?
I go pay for your shoulder. I pay transportation. I go pay for site for sleep again. Ego, how's kind of trouble this?
Una wait something here. Something the way we don't notice. I'm not even sure themselves then do them with the aid up here. You know say they all then the way they make so a day for different purposes. But even the ECOWAS conference then deliberately arrange all the other things there for Freetown. Just one green thing and then get go na Lunge. So then alone don't begin to undermine the essence of the all.
Sure.
So how long they go take now for the go old business? Anyway, Abdulai, take inside quickly before we can and see this presidency. So we don't well then Cello no say we don't lost some because it's a monumental term. This a historic term. You know, it bring all the attention of the West Africa to Salon. But me I know say most times where ECOWAS can get business not to the country then they focus on just waiting they happen inside that all. I go bet you say most of the media house they not talk about what happen inside salon. They talk about just what happen inside the hall and then back and go. Not again. No media house not left inside salon right now for do any documentary on tourism and other things. The all man don't go. So the question now, within are the relevance with this place in way? Is it that this government just want for launder the image, taking into consideration the kind of drugs business where they go on right now in the country?
Thank you, Senator Pierre. You know, when I see the zeal, the lightning speed with which them be they cow with everything for can build this center, for build a conference center, then build presidential villas. Now I say, wait a minute. I say, so these guys, they not been get the foresight for cancel the Mawamai airport, when I be a build, operate, and transfer. We now the Exim Bank of China don't commit, where we forget a relocation of the city. The model law be they use now like what in Nigeria do, we then left Lagos as a commercial city, then we get Abuja as a federal capital. Because when we look at that model later and day, it is like we move force the foreign affairs ministry, or you will move state house, or move parliament, then we go allocate plots them for the foreign missions and for building embassies and high commissions. Where the program, the project itself for don't get international conference center, if we get hotel, all lengthy and day. Then I look at then just go do one terminal, and now they can do this conference center where you put the two together. It don't surpass waiting if we don't use so just relocate. The or get a new brand in Mama City Airport. Then you look at this thing about egoism. Go put Mother Bio International. Why you want to put your name in every national project? If you don't work well, you don't need that. If you're able to come, when I see that, it remind me of Wole Soyinka, one in book where I read many years ago, when a Congolese harvest, where it is just about the egocentrism. Use them big terminology, them vocabulary them, and meanwhile the people and they go sleep hungry. This is all what we get. Don't get me wrong, I have been a very fierce critic of multilateral organizations like the ECOWAS, like the African Union, and even the United Nations. Because I imagine no more the spirit and tenor where people like then Yakubu go on them in get, then Asingbi Yandema then them in get, where them pull Lado, the ECOWAS as an organization, a sub-regional organization on May 28, 1975. The spirit at the time was, we cannot achieve economic integration and prosperity without an integration, like what you call regional integration. That was the spirit. And they also bring in the articles and say, we cannot achieve that economic freedom after all the time of colonialism, etc., without political cohesion and integration. So all the two then they work together. Now that make you find out, say, even before they come 1975, a member waiting Kwame Nkrumah when he get independence 1957 March 6. It sets the tone for this birth of ECOWAS. It say we own independence na Ghana. It meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the entire African continent. Then in your best padina Guinea, Sekou Touré, now it taken from there. It say political emancipation is meaningless if we not get economic freedom. So in not to say 1957 Ghana, 1958 Guinea, then get independence, then before you remember 1975 we get ECOWAS. But you can ask yourself now, say, from who get ECOWAS, that economic integration, who still get SEFA, who still get Leon, who gets the city, who get the Naira, who gets the all the currencies, and 30 they will not able to achieve a common currency. So that is a minus thing. But that notwithstanding, though, we end up see how ECOMOG under the auspices of ECOWAS, then we end up come 1997, who we get the Kuna country, how they contribute for reverse that school. And we also see Yaya Jammeh, na the Gambia, where we use gunboat diplomacy under the aegis of ECOWAS, where Adama Barrow benefit from it, end up being the president there. But when you ask in Sierra Leone, the hosting of this 1 or 2, 3 days conference, what we don't get. I be they watch somebody say at least then clean that dirty box will be there by Aberdeen Bridge. So which means you can able to clean if not to just for cash your face. For say
Thank you,
people
Papa.
that will get injured.
Thank you.
So which
Thank
means
you.
we are
They're
capable
able for
of
make
doing
they're
that.
able for make we road stem, they're able for give you lights and all of
Yes.
things then.
So
They're able
which
for make the
means
ferry where people
that
and wait for
ferry,
use, but then deliberate
that
not the done.
ferry where they left on time, where on time for go across, where people and don't come all lunge and the other communities there for can't drag inside Freetown, they can't sell. Where we say Sunday can come, the ferry they say, oh, ferry not there because we not get better passenger them. Then they end up take Pampa, and that Pampa day we see the number of accidents and where they happen, we don't claim innocent and suspecting lives. So we capable for get a ferry where they able run on time. To me, these are the compelling issues. If not, the entire enterprise will be what I'll call a facade, which means not just showcase. Not showcase. So the question now is, we for able, after the stranger, they all don't go back. Now the 10 days way we for able put two voices there for say, Mr. President, we be one let this thing happen, you are capable of doing it. And therefore we cannot settle for less. To me, that is my take in this whole thing. The issue about, oh, Madabio don't work, they don't bring manna from heaven, then go give them a second time, that is their own cup of tea. At the end of the day, where you don't work, you no need for trumpeter. You no need for trumpeter. I let you bring an Eskuruma as a poster guy for let you can participate for a few hours. That's no result. Say, one, we get a drug lord in our country. Two, our image is being soured internationally because of the drugs and within the cage they originate from Sierra Leone or therein. Three, a no-go eclipse the human rights violations and where they make headlines. Four, a no-go eclipse that you, president, you don't make a statement say, anybody in our opposition, na you yon tongue, na bond. That person they not get right to sleep and alive the next day, but you get the audacity and temerity for Lord Zainab Sharif, will give a statement in the future say, today, the country in divisiveness now because of elections we happen 2023, where then thief. Then this lady comes say, anybody way in the future, you interfere for thief elections. Now so for do you. Then go give them 4 years plus. Is that justice? Is that what we need? Justice cannot be achieved based on the context we'll get in Sierra Leone in just 48 hours. It therefore be an intentional approach, take responsibility, pacify the country, apologize where apology is needed. That way we gonna say this few time we don't left for let you left office. We'll not say yes, you are serious and not just for a political self-aggrandizement. When you do that, you are being selfish as Madabio. It means you are not honest dispositionally with our country and you are very disingenuous. To me, that is my own context when it comes this old rancor where they are around the hosting of an ECOWAS. And look at the building where they the old airport. They don't left a moribund. It is now a carcass sitting there. It is now a carcass sitting there. You building. We no go say na Madabio na then cause the terrible state of EU building. But when you come with a new direction, the expectation is you no need for wait until IMF tell you say cut your travel expenses because it drain the economy. And for goodness sake, why a grant wey dem give away for complete the national stadium 30 days? Where you compare am with the lightning speed wey dem make Lunge for host a 2-3 days conference compared to the lackadaisical approach wey dem dey use for complete the stadium for we, it is just incompatible in terms of a national image, a national character. So this is where we are. We need a leader in our country where in actions then will be very intentional by asking himself the repeated question, this action that I am doing every day when I reflect, is it in the best interest of Sierra Leoneans? The moment you begin say, I'm not sure, then the best you can do is, you know what? This thing is be for me, I can't. Then just relinquish it. So for let you say they go a second time because you don't walk, you don't do all kind of thing. Those are political statements to feed the ego of Madabio. Period. So that is the way I see this whole conversation about Madabio going for a second time or whatever.
Right, family members there. Share the program if you just join we and hit the like button. We're still there with Abdulai Bayraytay, Agibu Jalloh, and Madam Mira Dumbuya for discuss issues them we concern Mama Salon. Agibu, quick one, I reverse you because I underline this particular statement where you make Naya because you don't tell some of who are for no. This issue of 10 years. You mentioned a nice statement saying make nobody fully serve government business na salon na 10 years. It didn't the constitution on something where the two popular political parties just decide say therefore do.
In a natural on a written book, not in a constitution, and not in any election act, but the majority of we grassroots people them, we are the responsible for vote for party and for Ghana office. Now that kind idea they don't inculcate and at that they don't practice. I get evidence for support down there. Pakaba, who starts multi-party election, it take over 1996. Do 10 years. We Pakaba come on, we get run off, pa Anescam, it do 10 years. We pa Anescom, we get run off, pa Biokam, 10 years they can do so. Okay, so this next election we they come. Now APC election. Now APC you for we. Okay. So me they give comfort no more to people them way they na the grassroots area. Say no go waste your money. No bother for come on, no worry. You and ISLPP. No bother for come on, no worry. Because the 10 years don't reach. If you want to go, come on. If you want to come on. But me they tell you no waste your time because you both not go mean nothing. Now 10 years, now APC they connect. Now APC they connect. You know, if
so
you
in other
get
words, in not in a book, but by practical, thing that's what don't happen.
yes, sir. Exactly, sir. But then I don't go, but where you look now, so it don't be. So this election 2028, IPC,
Okay, so
it's the
continue for the
pattern.
between inside the program. It's about time for let we see what we get. I see the internet the battle with we. But it's about time for us to take few calls from a quick one, except if Mira or Abdulai want to add something quickly. But if not, yes.
The only thing I go add is this. I want for associate myself with the optimism of Agibu that unconventionally the 10-year mantra, but me on appeal to we on party, let us don't take the people for granted because we see examples waiting happen in 2018. People then grumble by other things, whether they achieve the elections or not. There are certain things we will not pay attention to. So I believe, say, all of us, we desirous, say, the APC for come back to power, we for able double our efforts, and all the potential flag bearers them, therefore no say, they owe it to Sierra Leone and not just the APC for make sure say we work assiduously for let we come back to power so that we will reverse all the terrible things the way the current SFP governments don't do.
Right,
Mira?
family members, Mira, okay. Go ahead, Mira.
Yes, for me, the idea about 10 years, it could have been a laudable kind of political arrangement if you get progressive governments or political parties where they compete with each other, where APC come and do so much well for the 10 years, then SPP can and do, then you could, the citizens will be happy, knowing that each time, it's every 10 years, and they can compete, say, I did more than what the last government did, and all of that. But in having a 10 years arrangement, where you get a government where it's so self-centered, so selfish, so egoistic, then that's where the problem is. It could have been laudable, but with selfish leaders who will not care, then I don't think it's something good. And then you take away the rights, the powers of the people. Because people for even decide after 5 years if they still want this government or not. So I don't think it's a good, if it's an arrangement unwritten, then I don't think it's a good one. I think they should allow the people to decide every 5 years. That would be helpful. That's just my view concerning the 10 years or 2 terms kind of arrangements.
Miss Mira,
Okay,
so
well,
correct for now. They fumbled on. Listen, no, Miss Mira, so correct for now. And the reason why I believe say people in see and so and believe say after that 10 year that party, you know, get nothing for deliver again. I want to look for we said no see. What can the SLPP deliver now? No, nothing again, nothing no dey for deliver. Then Shinka with them. Then take the rest, then can go for 1.2 million. Okay, for 250,000 for the best rest. 1.2 million. Then the brand can down now to 650 and 700. They say, hey, so you don't do? We don't pay less can down. For the rest, they did 250. Now they can't block me say pull a 1.3 brand Canada. Fear not for talk. Fear not for talk. When the world market pull $10, then they pull $1. You know, that is Shinkawi. So really, nothing no
okay.
there for offer again. It don't do. But I want to bring something come before I open the phone line.
Quickly, the line
And
open already.
this
Quickly.
very quickly, this now for man like Atina Batunga, man like Batunga. You know, honestly speaking, time don't come for me to talk to yourself. Me are highly disappointed, Mira. Me are highly disappointed, Bayraytay. I'm highly disappointed. We all believe in electoral justice. We believe, say, yes, the elections were stolen from us. We believe, say, we forfeit for, we winning. But you want tell me, say, from pape to pape, nobody no come out with banner anywhere, any side, nowhere, no side. When you get international partners and especially ECOWAS for show with dissatisfaction or discourse, then you want tell me, say, you they fight for electoral justice? Come on, man. Come on. Man, I don't know what's
I
happening.
sabi the question where Batunga go ask you, and I sabi the question where Moy go ask you. So because of this 10 years, now I make una sit down and not fit for the 2020 election.
Okay, that's
Exactly.
done now. International community don't can now. It
Alright,
gave
so
before una now. Una pursue una dissatisfaction. Now forget about APC. Forget about me now. You for you self now. Show you dissatisfaction. Then people will come on a salon. As far as them sabi, salon peaceful, salon coherent, salon they together. All things they work as smoothly. They don't get no
we
evidence.
come back to una just now.
They
By the
don't
way,
get no
let's go down the
evidence.
line. By the way, go on the
All
line.
right. Family members,
Yeah.
you welcome on the show. Hello, and you said you're calling from.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Friday live.
Agibu, la talk to you. Electoral justice. Now fake water in a hot burning sun. You remember the anything they go be show small. Where you go, you see that water like say you get at the middle of the road, you hang over as you near and so you disappear, you appear. That's you go get them just and they come back. So no worry.
And they talk again.
You know, this law way then hello? This law
Go ahead.
one pass. So to be honest with you, me I don't know how them people here they think. Imagine we get trouble we end now with Kadigu Kai Kai because you not pass it to. if he not be leader, he go bring civil war. And then they go start and fire all the Kailan. Now my shaka. You want to tell me that man not brutalized in way so it can be heard. You know? Then after it all ruled on, we go relax, we say no, the constitution, or we not agree, say anybody when a former head of state will not for try, huh? We just make that nonsense. And it's we all let come, we let come pass some parliamentarian them. If that be me own opinion, it be for stand trial. Because me no say no get evidence against them. You know, so that nonsense is not for person. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdul. Right, so we go on the phone line again. Hello, caller. You never know where you call from. Hello.
Batunga.
Yes.
Hello. Batunga. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yes, dear sister Mira, not this personal attack on you. I'm disappointed in you that you will sit down on the same platform as them politicians here. We don't clearly show say all they care about is about themselves. They don't really care about the people there. Now the people that this way make what they so right now. All those things that they say so, I can just it me funny to me. Because these are people that will win election. And every day they say they win election. But because they don't believe in this 10 years, where they continuously talk, now make what they so. Mr. Jalloh, they talk about nobody no come out. We will they support electoral justice. Most of we they in hiding, including the leader himself, when Samora Kamara. They all they move around freely. How comes none of them always done and before matter and come forward and say it's election? Or even right now, maybe one of them ever go on TV and say, this man took election if I'm over to Uda win. You're not good one. You know why? They don't believe in the 10 years. So Mr. Agibu Jalloh, I'm not surprised when I'm in any call because obviously you're not one of the fights against when they fight in favor of the electoral justice. So what's the difference he make? Hello?
You're live.
Batunga, you
live. You get 15 seconds. All right. We jump to another caller. We don't lose Batunga. We left for 15 seconds. Call and take part of the show, family members them. Hello?
Hold on, I hear something. I don't know if Nami one day again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, go ahead again. Oh, so you missed that one. Hold on. Yeah, go on.
Oh, I hit the line. Hello, caller. You didn't say you calling from. You didn't like what we had.
But this is a concern call and they call from Kono.
Go ahead.
But Buddha is a great day about Nakamo.
Abo, Kushio.
Yes, so, Mr. Agibu, how are you, sir? Mr. Bayraytay, how are you, sir? Sister Mira, how I only do. But today, Mr. Agibu, you know a good analyzer, but today, Poto. That statement, they want to withdraw for say Salonian election, they don't do that at 10 years. Election not to 10 years. Believe in me, bruh. We said they know say election not to 10 years. This Madam Bureau regime, it didn't say international community, they plan election for 10 years. Why all the international observers, the way they come, they say the tabulation of this particular election not transparent. If them one man be for stay in power, they're not going to be talking about what they did. Why did they still declare for this particular election? They say it's not transparent. The tabulation. If they be you see what happen Liberia, it will happen at Salona just because if it don't happen this particular time yourself, just because the massive will be contest the election with Samora Kamara, you know one power. Because if you want power, go read the Public Election Act of 2022, Section 51. What it tell you? Challenge the result within 7 days. For let the law, you will cover you. But the man not do that. He don't behave like they're not a book man. Now that view, the United people is not a power.
all of this kind petty. Una na leader, the owner they talk, una voice they go far. But for talk something, when the public go hold that day tomorrow, people they say, Agibu say this. You know, fine. Me, you know, my brother, you don't say, bruh. Package day for me.
Well, we'll go look.
Okay, but I don't know too much.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you.
Advise Mr. Agibu. They are big.
Thank you. We jump on the phone line again and pick another call. Hello, caller. You never know where you calling from.
Hello, yes. They call from California.
You're welcome on the show. 2 minutes.
Me participation here and the bill we then decide for who pass in parliament will protect one individual. I think say na wrong idea. Somebody mentioned that say if they give Agibu safe or Mr. Bayraytay, say if they want pass a bill, therefore make sure say them pass them before somebody come and begin commit crimes them. If you equate the crimes them way happen under an Eskoroma in watch from where he assumed power 2007 to 2018, and you equate the time where Marabi can just kind of more power, the Kenema incidents, police that were then killed, and righteous behaviors will take place. People lost their life. People then chased out of the southeastern communities. We not different tribes. Those things, if they not go and address them, even if they not jail people them, but then we don't do truth and reconciliation before. What if we don't cover, give a blanket cover to everything? If they go back, one great person, nobody go and do this thing, no more, then go back, create some kind of a strategy for cover up and be wrong. If not, we go candidate and challenge the status quo, then parliamentarians, we go challenge them. We go challenge them. If they no say this is bad, good for the nation, not for waiting good for the elite, but waiting good for the large majorities of the masses in that country. That's why, up to date, we don't pass 60-something years, and we still not get simple water, basic thing as water. We drink clean one. We not get basic thing as light. Good roads, we not get them. Why? The ineptitude of our leaders in that country. So I think say people with the clear set mind for go and challenge them politicians here and then position them like parliamentarians. Because if not, the same thing will go on. And
thank you, my brother. God bless you.
They don't punish him already. Put the man at door.
Thank you.
Do everything for him.
All right, we jump into another call. Thank you, caller. God bless you. You exceed the time. We jump to another call. Hello, caller. You didn't know where you calling from.
Hello, we are. Thank you.
You're welcome on the show. Go ahead.
Just want to thank Mr. Bayraytay and Agibu again at this station, the other lady are not even knowing him. But I would thank you for some of them in there also because they give people and time for express themselves. This now in the government for the know. People is dumb, but most of them problems there also. It boil inside people. To an extent, if same good day for release them, it not go be fine. So a better way, stations like this, when they come out and the people and they release themselves. Thank you for this, Riyadh. I just want to tell say no matter how we talk around this discussion, this person we do what he do so na lunge is just a feeding ego. We all know, not a secret that this not get any benefits to we as people. We all know the economic situation at Sierra Leone. I been talk to one lady and this there, so we keep one of them. Now I say that one didn't have money missold. We know say there is a whole lot. No matter how we talk, they care less. The sign of desperation in there and this whole thing, we see no matter how they do the information to the public was not synchronized. We all see what happen. But we always go pray to God because we know say the time go reach when are the people are in time. I thank you.
God bless you. Hello, caller. You didn't understand you calling from.
Okay, this
hello.
I call from North Africa. Hello. Okay.
Nice. Go ahead, sir. You're welcome. Yeah, you live.
Okay. Yeah, now concerning when I thank you, we had for all this wonderful program when I get. Greetings to all the hosts and we get. Now this 10 year they talk about what Mr. Agibu say about that 10 year. Not true. This they forget rid of them. If they don't get rid of this 10 years, I don't know where ever go before. Because now the norm, whether Mr. Samura Kamara been for good court or not, if it will still remain the same way because it has to be 10 years. But Mr. Samara Kamara do bad because if we still follow the law, the rule, go na court, like what Mr. Bayraytay they talk say this is done and dusted. Because you already know, say, when they're not going to court, they don't break the rule. So the guy themselves, the SLPP said they hold up to that. But even if you've been going to court now 10 years, these 10 years, therefore, try to get rid of them. People that were are expert in politics, me no know about politics, therefore sit down, form an other kind of independent body for make sure they get rid of this 10 year mentality. Otherwise, Salongo did, it will be a tale until we do get rid of that. Because when APC get for council, whether they do good or they not do good, it is 10 years. We'll therefore get rid of that. Thank you so much. Bye.
You're welcome, my brother. All right, we go again on the phone line.
Three more.
We take 3 more calls. How they meet up so? It's too rich, you. We'll take 3 more calls and come back to guest them. Hello, caller. You never decide you calling from.
Hello, they call from Riyadh. My name is Thomas.
You're welcome on the show. 2 minutes.
Yeah, how are you guys? Shengbe Pierre, Bebure, Mr. Bayraytay, and others.
We're good.
Yeah, they referred for Mr. Agibu this 10 years where they talk. APC, let them disorganize like how they continue for disorganize themselves. Let them don't say in 10 years. Let them not organize themselves. Let SLPP bail and back na the aid. Let them bring more austerity and salon people. More austerity. Now they make all the supporters let them relax. APC need for shuffle the executive. They need for reform. The executive, some of them they don't tire. Then APC need for organize themselves. Let them go put a weak flag bearer again like the last like Samura weak. Samura is not a leader. Let them go put a weak running mate again like the last time. Who na Cherikoko, who is not popular. Let them not organize themselves. They're looking for people that win a good executive people we get strength for publish the party. Let them pick a good flag bearer. Let the people organize. Let them rally behind them. Say 10 years. We're not going to disturb una voter them. That word there is not even good self for them to transform to the APC fans in 10 years. SL people when sleep, then go bail and back in our head. You see, matter be other place where you don't go bail na Lunge. Now like and Esproma be don't go bail retire home na Makeni. Now him matter be go bill for himself so na Lunge ya put go bill. Anything after self you go fly you go. The man is very crafty. He's very crafty. If the MPs don't try organize themselves, let them try shuffle the executive. Let them put proper people over for the day. Let them organize the people in the country. Now 2 years old, you know, fight again. Now 1 year, self, I know call them 2 years. Then Agibu not entertain that kind of word they 10 years. If
All right.
entertain that one,
Thank you, my brother. God bless you, sir. You don't exceed your time. Thank you. We'll take 2 more calls and come back to we get them. Thank you, caller. God bless you. We'll take Hello? 2 more calls. Yeah, you're live. Hello? You're welcome. You're welcome on the show.
Yeah, me Uncle Sule, I call from Holland.
Uncle Suleiman, go ahead.
Yes, we had when I play the video where Madabio, the first way go open that international all the we pull inspire APC. We are like Ibima, Madabio as a president. It's not shame for like talk say. He say APC them be say it not go happen, we not go host the team, but we don't host up. And not talk say APC they be say light no go cap, but we count light. Water no go dey, we count water. He say APC not be say APC be say we host the summit, but we host it. The video they all over the place. Shameful. Secondly, the APC like now na party to I say if you look Abdul in interview na Liberty TV, but this law where they pass for protect past presidents them with vice presidents them. Abdul say now for peace, now for this. Then kill people in Amakini, then kill Metron about them, then kill Ifra Samsi them. Abdul don't forget about all incidents they. Now then they try for protect Mother Bio, but all the atrocity them way don't happen. But we left them with God. Finally, that building there, I get portion where they work there. They not even complete that building there. Now Yagba business they do for that building there, and I they tell you that building there, Lord check out no more. If you not get cameraman, when I go past the after 6 months, you see how that go turn it go pass you, it go worse past you building. So
Hi.
that's not
Thank you, Uncle Suleiman. We'll take the last call and come over to guest them. One more call. The last call for come.
Hello. Yeah,
You're
how
welcome
are
on the
you?
show,
Good
caller.
Yeah.
It is live.
Yeah. Yeah, they live. Me, I just be excited because Madabi don't exit for the ECOWAS seat because don't you know do. Now just bogus Madabi put on. But for me, I'm disappointed to all the politicians that within a salon because we all they cry the same thing. Say Madabi don't lack integrity in our nation. Mother Bio don't intimidate people. All the clean don't happen. Things don't go wrong in the country. The moment so they forget the opportunity for them to expose Mother Bio, that then they celebrate with her. Then at that place there between APC or all the politicians, the way they're in different political parties, they're all a disgrace. Now then they talk say, APC. The reason why they focus on APC because now they the strong opposition where people entrusted for take the seat. If he EBK join the SLPP for can campaign for talk good thing for say what Mother Bio don't do for that building good thing and not get nothing for affect with the economy. EBK talk just like Alpha can talk and say rest not so nothing as salon for people. People are not for put more rest business or for can talk about any job. Therefore appreciate because we get international platform more people for come. Now that's the celebration salon people for day. EBK where people for trust na the country for say in a papa figure where for protect the party and the nation. And not they do them. They can sit down back and they join SLPP for campaign and Mambu as sit down I read them. When they can a platform na koto brother, then they can speak as professional. Where you can talk for the nation, if for put all the sentiments together and put the reality, let people know say yes, what they talk is authentic for protect the constitution, but they're all day. So they're not even come out for let them protest. Now they can't sit down back saying not for do nothing. So they only they speak one voice. Where Richard Conte come, analyze say waiting not happy, Madam you don't do. It don't affect the economy. So that means they try for sabotage in your party member they say and they criticize Madam Bio, but Madam Bio they do good. Then people are
All
say
right.
God go punish them.
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you.
The north. But me not and people them. Yeah, a disgrace na me
Thank
life.
you. All right. God bless you. All right, then the last caller, family members, them. One for tell plenty thank you as don't come on the phone line and give different views them. When they come back to guest them for make them contribute to waiting una say. Over to una. Now this not the concern of Sierra Leoneans. Anyone can come inside.
I want to tell with of course the respecting my colleague panelists now, if I can go. I want to respect and also congratulate the views of the callers then. But one caller mentioned something about the culture of impunity based on the proposed legislation where they give immunity to president for whatever things. And that is say we go hold the members of parliament them accountable. As soon as he touched that side, they one thing can am here. How are we going to hold them accountable under the proportional representation? When the parties then get the mandate for go put somebody in name and how he then at the list as for percentage now so that person will qualify for go parliament. So in essence, that person just speaks say The first past the post, the constituency based. That 10 days, if you go participate for past law, then we know to now the interest of the country. When you go back to we, the party self go fail for you symbol. Because you go say you been there. Then look at that law the way they pass, you been participate, you vote for them. Therefore, we not go vote for you. When the people and send that mass message there, the party go afraid, then go put somebody else. That is how the public will able, the voters them, will able all members of parliament them accountable. That is very, very important. Then the second point where I want Rob Motspan, Uncle Sule na Holland. He gave a very good analysis, but reach one side way touch me. He say, and I quote, we left we own to God, unquote. It make tears one run me eye literally. It means really we don't try, we don't talk, we don't fight in different ways. But if then continue for raw pepper now we eye innocent ones so. Papa God, we left we own to God. I hope Mother Bio will take that prayer day. Now swears Uncle Sule don't swear any politician, bad politician. We, whether na APC, whether na SLPP, whether na NGC, it doesn't matter. If you are not working in the best interest of the country, Uncle Sule say, it left you to God. And we will believe, say God can perform in different ways for punish people then. I think saying that that's not the thing. Batonga make a universal statement where that what you call the fallacy of generalization. He say politicians they only care for themselves. I only wish he would say some politicians. But for let generalize in simple logic, that's a fallacy. My brother, next time let us be guarded so that we don't generalize. We still have very decent politicians then where they don't care about themselves. But if you say some, I'll agree with you. This is my own response to that. Thank you.
Agibu?
Yes, sir. One Hotel, all non-recall, thank you very much. The one them again, we try for call neighbor for call. The one they want call, we not get chance for call. I also want to tell them thank you very much. Equally, thank you, Mr. Begetty. Then program there who can also we can give with honest opinion, honest analysis of how things are. Okay. I know they try for Ben anybody else one, they try for life and bossing. Just they give me honest opinion how see things, and we discuss them through with other professional panelists that could get them. I know say a few people not like for read the word 10 year. I understand that. It's because somebody even make it clear, say, well, you say 10 years, so mango relax and so on and so forth. But my statements are backed with evidence. I tell you, say, when we get multi-party election, Pakabaka, they do 10 years. In second term, he win out with 70%, which means he was a very popular president. But after 10 years, he go. But Anescam, the thing that we pa Anes do na say, they count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they talk their attire. Sport road na be 2 green lane, it turn 4. Wilkins the road na be 2 green lane, it turn 4. Take today, we enjoy them. We get new airports, okay, airports where they rebuild, them fix them up. We get 10 kilometers of road now, every district headquarter town, every single district headquarter town. For come up with lock off for go na Gbalamoya, that stretch they take you 8 hours, down at 27 minutes. The national cohesion, the fact that President Tejan, the institution we bring, fairness, he not only hold the institution, but he enhance them. ACC, not bigger prosecutorial power. The man that will be there, they begins. They identify people and will prosecute them. Under fairness, we get prosecutorial power. I can go on and on and on.
But after 2018, where we supposed for the win election again and again and again and again and again, we lost the election. How much more example you want? This other part don't plan now. In 10 years, don't done. And they talk to you, APC. Tell you SLPP fumble. I'm not saying make you relax, because now you tell me now. But you SLPP fumble. Tell them make you no come on and do again. Let you no worry. Let you no waste your time. Now APC election this. That is what I am saying. I'm not saying you APC make you no come on and do. Come on and go do what you get for you because now we time. But you fumble, you cousin, you never win SLPP. No, no bother. Let you just sit down now, suffer. But now we tell this now. And if you look at what they don't do like this country versus what they happen, much not they for talk about. Not much not they for talk about. Then what they you say phenomenal, colossal, beautiful. No, I cannot say that about the stewardship. Corruption is rife. They pick and choose. They don't put in jail. Freedom of speech no day. Now we are in a household sit down. Zainab Sharif say if you thief election, they for kill you, bo. I say, you know what he said? Now they so bad that they for kill you, mama, they kill you, papa. Now in feeling, now so it believes say that issue they so egregious that they for hold you responsible, bad one. They lock in a jail for 4 years, 4 months because he gives speech. What he believe will happen. That kind of economy, that kind of country you want. No. So you know for say people are tired of SLPP, they want to see them back. So when I say na 10 years, I saw you if somebody misunderstand me. I saw you if somebody take and say and they ask APC for be lethargic and relaxed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking to SLPP people here. Say, we not do well at all. Now nobody come on and do for themselves. That's what I'm saying. Atonga, I hear you, sir. I'll say no more. May I be take and say you passionate and you rational what you do. I be expect say electoral justice. They're so gung-ho waiting and believe, and they get a network set up now. Things the party Fala waiting Samoa say, so una continue go negotiate, una engage per national agreement. The party no go again per they say the party no fala electoral justice. We say na 2028. Okay, una we say na 2020 electoral justice na the part. This will be an opportunity to come on and do. Now be an opportunity now. International community don't come na salon. If you left that one in your mind, let them sit down and for say, hey, this president where they talk say national unity in this country. When they talk about political symbol of political reconciliation. This president where they talk about promoting national cohesion or anything and they. But that we see people linked up on the side of the road. We see them at Wilkinson Road. We see them at beach. We see them at small clusters. The whole banner. They say what is happening is not right. We seek electoral justice. ECOWAS is responsible. Nobody know come on do. Nobody knows show nothing. But what does that say? It says that everything is fine. It says that what Mr. Bayraytay say in the first place, done and dusted, is in fact done and dusted. It's over. My brother from Kono, thank you very much, sir. My brother from Kono, I know saying you're passionate about what you say and what you believe. But my brother from Kono, you said in your statement, you talk say we get 7 days window for going to court. If you not go to court, no way no day again for challenge the election, sir. Nobody, no way not the law where they now we country. I agree. Say the court's one side, but unfortunately, the only road where they for pass for go Kono, if I didn't make any, but I for go pass Nababu Kemba to Tokao. Now you know, if you say they pass and you want to go pass down or that, I will take you forever. But I go down the day before you, now you down, they no father, you know the beach. That's just the way it is. And first way you go to court, You get for go show evidence for say the election rigged. When they actually litigate that matter, they establish say yes, you get enough evidence, you get rights. Then there's a process of annul, change what not happen. The swearing in of President Bill, they get for annul, like where you go marry a woman. You get a very short window. If you believe say something seriously wrong with this woman something will not be tell you, but you're not married. You get short window where you can grab, you go back now, court, or you go to the church, you say, I don't annul, then the marriage not happy. But if you see on, that 10 day pass. No, a divorce, you go divorce now, not to annul again. That 10 don't pass for we. We not go court. And we go court for annul. When they annul them, then they go for follow the law as to what's for happening. They don't take the election, they go give to Samuel Akama APC. No, yeah. APC is the one for show, say they win election. If they not show that one day, they go call for the election. So process they were plenty for happen. But that talking work can talk for say, pull a common adama, they can't pull and bring Samuel Akama. But come on. How intelligent people like we will believe that saying so the process they work? How? It's just because me say because they say election transparent, win free and fair. No, they say you don't tell me no that's the reality. They say the election, the counting not transparent. So problem day. Problem day. But it is what it is now. We don't go far. Fabio, now 2 years left, 1 year of governance. Now who that they go entertain any more electoral justice? Who that they go pull an office again? For 5 years, you don't do 3. 1 9 left, 9 they pass through. Realistically, you really remember for say they can't go pull an office now for waiting. Then do waiting. Hey, bro, no, they be so. No, they be so. Elections are done and dusted. I know say hard for talk, no more like for area, but that na the reality. No other way, no they for talk. Am. With that said,
Okay.
God help me. Thank you very much, sir.
Amen.
All right,
Right.
thank you too. Mira?
Mira freeze. I be don't send everything for him back, but then at the road anyway. In phone don't go off.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
send link to a husband, but then at the road. Anyway, so now also the Jama they say Salela Muhammad.
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Bible over to you.
Well, last
All
week by this time by Buye, me and Bayraytay, we did na Libra, na African town. We dey enjoy, we dey enjoy, how they call that that it when I got in the picnic.
Acheke.
Acheke. We dey enjoy Acheke. You know, last week by this time, we dey enjoy you Acheke.
Hey, good.
I look forward to him coming back down to mainland so we can go to Africa. Wait, when they talk about now, bring the balance of the Acheke.
No, this not bullying.
Hey, good.
This not bullying. Now we not the bullying. No problem. Do you want for today? Take him because come unaware.
No, we don't come unaware. Oh, yes, yeah.
When we talk, I get them on evidence. These are the balance of the Acheke. Look and they are 30. The balance of us still the efficient. Look at. Now me and my brother apply very good. You know?
You plan very well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
By way, see the hangout?
No, this is not well planned something. I'm not going to for talking about.
You see the hangout?
There you go.
I rest in peace.
There you go.
I rest in peace.
All right. Well, one for telling una plenty thank you for una time with we inside the program today. We stretch the program or we go long. We go long. But anyway, one for appreciate una. And we look forward to get to that fruitful conversation. I hope say the time where they talk now for development, not to talk about how this government don't misbehave back. So we look forward for see what we get again. And maybe one thing we'll not talk about, maybe another day, and the fact that our party still the pankai for the election. The postpone. Then postpone for ECOWAS summit all. But then they can understand. You know, the election na lunge, na for letting them go clash they with people and then go kill people and for nothing and say they want to go overturn. So that be make sense for them postpone them. It makes sense. So we look forward. We hope say no more the next date no go pass again. It go actually activate. Anyway, so thank you very much, Agibu. Thank you very much, Abdulai. Thank you very much, Mira. Unfortunately, Mira not able to make a last statement in phone go off. By the time they see in money message, now George Gigi's no, I don't send them back, but I'm pretty sure they're not the road. So that they not reach too. But still, would they tell and thank you. And you say for the watch your program, one for appreciate your time with me. Thank you very much. God bless you. And please do not get on yourself a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye bye, Agibu. Bye bye, Bayraytay.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, thanks to the three panelists, they all will get now former. Thanks to them all. Former top man,
they say the former than form.
for government,
They say Agibu don't cancel but 10 years.
They all get the FFF, one for appreciation and one for regionalism. Plenty. Thank you. As we always can come, they come for share, like, and comments. We always tell them, say, without win and nothing. Because if you sell market, you not get buyer, you disturb the business. So now continue for share and like. Not forget for joining tomorrow. You shall make sure program on could rest. Until then, God bless Mama Salon. God bless we all.
Okay, so love not so very much. Well, I'm on by God in power. Take care. Today we go there at the Bankoli. Tomorrow you shall conte.
Sure.
Okay, bye bye. Madabio, bye bye. You don't consider and go take power ya. You ain't can make boku talk power. Madabio, bye bye. By way, Madabio.
Look, we big fool parliamentarians, them they rush for pass law for NS Koroma. But they no know say na for Madabio. Me I tire self. What about Zainab Sheriff? If NS done free, waiting up the other man them. Then we caught down jail, that go speak for them. Who that go negotiate for them? My ECOWAS pressure on a peace for Salon. The people still they wait for clear explanation. It look like inside Salon politics. You will die now you will left part. Do you no kill yourself for politician them? When I look up, Parliament rush the Koroma matter like Usain Bolt, but tripartite recommendation them is still they waka like tortoise. Some man they ask why this one move so fast, why other reform them still they wait. The people just they ask questions, and as they come for ECOWAS summit, some they ask so waiting they mean a coincidence, or not just peace for the nation. Ordinary man no get the answer.